our live video episode 2. We're going to be playing until we at least get to the playoffs. We are 2-0 right now. We played the Bills week 1, Titans week 2. If you watched last night, we annihilated the Bills and Titans, but we play the Bills again right before our bye week. Then we go on to play the 49ers, Colts, and Dolphins. So we'll get into it. Let me put in the draft class real quick. If I can. Okay. There's 2024 draft. Kind of interested to see who is all on here. I don't know if any of these guys are real or not, but I don't know. But we'll go ahead and go and play the Bills. Also, if you missed last night, we've had 2 Jets play and get the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. First one was CeeDee Lamb. He had 8 receptions against the Bills, 271 receiving yards with 5 receiving touchdowns. Then the AFC Defensive Player was Tre'Davious White. He was one covering CeeDee. But other than that, we go get Daniel Jones, 211 for 16, 265 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns. But anyways, let's go beat the Bills again. So let's get on with it. I'm kind of feeling this. Oh, I know what we can wear. I dig it. Oh, man.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
Monday Night Football, and we're here to annihilate the Bills on their home field.
Coverage of the National Football League is
Fun.
on the air. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Last week, well, the last game we played against them, they could not stop my 4-4 defense. So we're going to find out if they've made adjustments or not.
An interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team.
Oh.
For us to win a game. 0-2.
That was the first down on the first drive we've given up all year. Well, in 2 games.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
We'll make sure we don't let them establish the run game first.
Give him a yard up to the 47.
We do not want to let them get going.
Trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Nope.
In a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Allen.
There we go, Kenneth Murray.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return stops just a few yards short of
K9.
midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
I user picked that too.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive.
Nice.
First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
We must establish the run game first. 100%.
For 7 yards, sets him up nicely. 2nd and 3.
Got to get out of that.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all
there we
the way
go.
down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A first down carry for Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people.
There we go. Out of bounds.
They want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Man, oh man, we're gonna hit CD right here.
On 2nd and goal.
As soon as he cuts, we're hitting him.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Ah,
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I didn't see him.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play.
There we go.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Heck yeah.
7-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point.
Good stuff.
And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind.
Kenneth Murray with the tackle.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd and
Boom.
12, Allen. And give him 6 yards.
We're turning it up with Kenneth Murray right now, dude. Goodness. Bait.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Oh, that ain't good.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
That's a real nice job right
Run
there.
a man right here.
Working against those safeties, and you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. They try to run on
That line cannot stop him.
No dice. They stop him a couple yards.
Golly.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Allen. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. Call it a pickup of 7. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Ah, man, they left him wide open.
And they will eventually get him down inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert.
Then we just got to bring it all now.
Up a first and goal. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here.
There we go.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I said we bring it again.
If I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, our quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying
We
to
get that
run
stop.
because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Nope.
Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. A gain of 5.
He went out.
Enough, leads to a 4th and goal.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season.
I'll take it.
Got it done on that one.
I will take it.
Ball was delivered and picked up the completion.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all.
I think we got J.K. Dobbins taking the taking the kicks back.
Taken just inside the 10. And a good return.
Pretty good return.
Across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Pretty solid return.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of
Last time we
Tennessee.
played Buffalo, they were playing man on CD Lamb like crazy. Leaving him what? See? Well, I think they've learned from their mistakes now.
The offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that
So
down,
I'm
and that's why you were moved to the defense?
Pretty upset they're not playing man on him anymore.
That reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to back.
There we go.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner.
We're not going to make it.
Complete downfield on the left side. And
That's
he
all right,
takes it
though.
all the way down to the 3. Big yardage.
Kind of bugs me
that
if the
time.
green on the helmets and the green on the jerseys aren't the same color whenever you see them up close.
Two big plays in succession, not
From
sure the
afar,
Steelers
it looks
will
pretty
help,
good,
now they gotta
but
get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Jones.
there we go. CD Lamb.
And this will be caught.
CD for the TD.
Touchdown, Jets. From 3 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion.
Like I said, if you're new watching this,
The big pass play.
I started this franchise before the last season even started. And so we're in the year 2024 right now. But what I did was I traded for the first 6 picks in the draft, in the 2020 draft. And that's where I took Chase Young, Derek Brown, Kenneth Murray, Isaiah Simmons, Jeff Okudah, and Kenneth. Did I already say Kenneth Murray? I don't know if I just said Kenneth Murray, but I took the first 6 picks in the draft. And I traded away a lot of big assets for those 6 picks. But in the year 2022, I traded Sam Darnold for Daniel Jones. And if you ever play franchise, you know how easy it is to get Saquon Barkley on your team and Evan Ingram. So that's what I did.
Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
We've stuck with Daniel Jones, and he is up to 98 overall. Believe it or not.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. J.J. Arcega.
And if y'all want to see me do a franchise with another team, I'll start out fresh.
Line of scrimmage,
So let me know what you want to see, and we can probably try to get it done.
Allen
Nobody's open. Nobody's open. There we go.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quentin Williams.
Kind of built our defense around Quentin Williams.
14 yards.
And they're picking up right where
We got
they
Quentin
left
Williams, I
off.
believe, on the left end,
A huge
and we
part
got
of that
Chase Young on the
is
right.
pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run.
There we go. And we do get ball back at half.
So we have reached halftime in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
Patriots won. Titans won.
Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. 38-14, the final score.
The Cowboys.
Finally,
The Cowgirls.
Let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals.
All right, hang on.
I'll do the Cowboys. We'll make that into a winning team.
A touchdown catch in the victory.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Or Jacksonville.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead
Oof.
this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
I may do Jacksonville. I've never even played with them before.
Now Jones on 1st and 10.
That's a bad pass.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. This is Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Did LL give yourself the challenge?
Heck yeah. I might just do that.
We did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments.
I should have got that block.
A little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise.
Jonathan Taylor in the backfield.
Arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano. They go to the ground again with Taylor.
I mean, we're picking up yards at least, you know.
First as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. A good chance.
Playing man on CD again.
If they're unable to convert, but right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
When are they going to learn?
Back to throw. Jones.
When are they going to learn?
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
They still have not learned from the last time we played them, and that was week 1.
And the Jets will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
That's all right.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they're able to swarm him behind.
What, they get 2 yards on that? Oh, they lost 2.
But these guys
That's
got
all right.
into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now Allen to throw. To throw on 3rd down. He's got
Absolutely not. There we go.
He's intercepted on the sideline.
There we go.
Wait, no, they'll say no.
What?
It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an
Man, I don't know about that. Nah, I don't want to throw that just yet.
The Bills send the punter.
We're getting the ball back
and
anyways.
surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game.
I'm trying to get better field position, taking it back.
2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. The great blocking nearly sprung him there. 8-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding
That ain't
down
good.
here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this
Turned
drive?
out better than I thought. Oh no, Saquon's down.
Yet at the same time, you're also not going
Not good.
like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down
What?
the field.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's
What in the
incomplete.
world?
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender.
The timing,
so what
he
am I
was
going to say?
right there, wide open.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That good for 19
Jonathan Taylor's putting up some yards, man.
A good
Broken
run there,
ribs.
right tackle in an old school NFL
That's
football.
tough.
The right side of the offensive line, often known
That
as
is
the
tough. So we're gonna be
nasty
without
side. The left side,
Saquon for a
usually the
while.
technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Now
That's a
nice
touchdown.
throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. In for the score. And the Jets will extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25.
The man got laid out.
27-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
I have a feeling they're running.
Almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL,
Kenneth Murray for another big hit.
That is quite surprising.
His
Not
4th
many teams
tackle.
patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance
For a
the ball
loss
through the
at
air.
that.
They've got to get their timing back.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Williams. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Ah, let's just shut him down, man. All right.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This is caught by Williams.
Do they go for it?
On that one, it'll be 4th down. They tried
No,
to
they
swing it
don't.
left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great precision tackle
Okay.
to make a nice play?
We want to eat the clock as much as we can.
The outcome of this one,
Just want to run quite a bit on this
It's
drive.
just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout
Ah.
you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No.
We got to gain those yards back. We're not running second and 14.
Memories, but, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
Let's see how this turns out.
Right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question. What game was it?
That was Seattle.
It's all right.
Hosting Los Angeles. The Rams. Their second half.
Now we can go with the fake punt run.
And blew out the Seahawks. Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the
Got
gloves.
Evan Ingram.
Yeah, these one. But look at this. It's
I didn't work at all.
Absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent
Bring the blitz.
position.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Allen now on first down. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And it's complete to Martin. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Allen's throw is complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Ouch.
Jamal Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills cut into that lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Okay.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. What makes a draw play
Let's
like
get
that
this caught
successful?
chewing.
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there. Making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
There we go.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he will get into the end zone.
Jonathan
It's
Taylor, first touchdown of the year.
touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
I was right there, man.
Before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the
Come on,
32nd
man.
mark of this 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. Now it's Allen.
Did we get another pick with Kenneth Murray? We did.
Picked off at the 21. And he'll get this back to the 32.
That's 2 picks for Kenneth Murray this game, man.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping,
I like
we're
it.
talking about what offenses did and how they won the game.
I like it.
Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with
Jonathan
And
Taylor.
they'd love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20.
All right, we're 3-0.
So it's a
Awesome.
victory here for the New York Jets. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Jets, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And
Now we get a bye week here.
Before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Buffalo,
Dang, that's kind of weak for Daniel Jones so far, man.
And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
Oh man, we can see about to be a 99 overall. See about to be a 99. Daniel Jones is officially a 99 overall, everybody. Wow. Nice. Okuda's about to go up to an 93. Nah, we want him in the slot. Denzel Mims. We don't want him as a deep threat. We got CD as a deep threat, so that's alright. And I don't know who that is. How long is Saquon? I'm saying 8 weeks. 5 weeks? That ain't bad. When's he gonna be back by? Hold on, let me advance real quick. Kenneth Murray got AFC Defense Player of the Week. Awesome. Let's go check that injury report real quick. 3 weeks. He'll be back. They'll be back against Miami. 1, 2, 3, yeah? Or he'll be back week 8. I think it's week 7. God, look at that, dude. Nothing here that we really need. Let's go look at the stats so far for the season. We'll go to player. We'll go check out all of our player stats in the NFL. So passing right now, where are we at? Daniel Jones is sitting here tied with, I think, Tua's brother. Oh, no, it's Tua. At 828 passing yards. We do have only 29 completions for 828 passing yards, 43 attempts, 14 touchdowns. So I believe he is leading in touchdowns at quarterback. But Dak is sitting there at 1,311. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we have 9 quarterbacks over the 1,000-yard mark, passing yard mark. Trubisky and Carson Wentz are kind of on the doorstep right now. Man, check out the rushing. Alvin Kamara is sitting in first place with 39 attempts with 373 rushing yards. Saquon's going to be somewhere around here, but that's not going anywhere anytime soon. See where Jonathan Taylor sitting at 87 yards right now. So that's going to be going up for the next 3 weeks just because Saquon's hurt. Now, I don't want to make any trades or anything, but bringing Dalvin Cook to this team would be huge. Is it possible we can bring in Dalvin Cook? Could be possible. And then we can try it. He's 99. Stephon Diggs is... Oh, never mind. Forgot these aren't updated. I was about to say he went to the Bills and went back to the Vikings, but like I said, nothing's updated. So we may be able to bring in Dalvin Cook. We don't want... I mean, with the rate we're going at, we don't need that first-round pick. So let's see where we're at just with this. Pretty close. We're about to get Dalvin Cook. They need a quarterback. We don't have those quarterbacks that we want to trade. We can go look at right end. We don't want to give up any of that. We don't want to give up our left end. I do know we're in depth right here, so we can send... Well, I'll send him over there, see what we can get. Okay, that ain't gonna happen. This should work. But first, let me see what we got at left tackle. I think we only have one left tackle. No, we got 2. But we don't want to give up any of those guys. Taylor Decker's 30 years old, so he's got a couple more years in him. Defensive tackle-wise, there's just nothing there. Actually, I don't want to have to give up him if we don't have to. So we can go... I'll put JK up there. That should be... There we go. We got Dalvin Cook. We got Dalvin Cook. Whenever Saquon comes back... Oh, man. Now we're getting back into the Le'Veon Bell, Saquon Barkley package that I've been running. That's exciting. And that's the reason why I didn't want to trade Henry. Because this dude's upgrading pretty quick. Yeah, this is huge. But anyway, 1-3 San Francisco. Shouldn't be a problem. So they're kind of going with the, Kansas City approach. They're keeping their key players around. Sunday prime time. We'll whip out the alternate jerseys for this. We'll put San Francisco in their color rush. There it is. Those nasty jerseys are nice. So hopefully all we got to do is really contain George Kittle. So I really don't know who else they have on offense. I know they have Jimmy G. Don't know who their running back is. Oh, 99 overall Fred Warner. Don't forget about him. So we got another middle MLB matchup right here. I think Nick Bosa is also a 99 overall. So we're playing a pretty solid defense.
You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers.
But this should shape up to be a pretty good game.
I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football.
Let's get a first look at these jerseys. I'm kind of excited for them.
And Charles Davis.
We're situated
Haven't worn them yet.
miles west of New York
Oh.
City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago. Here
They're
it
pretty
is. It's
slick.
Like any other in sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as
Those are nice.
ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers
Those are
and
nice.
the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
We're going to try to go undefeated. We're going to try. That's all we can do is try.
This could be their year.
On the other side
Boom.
of the field for the visiting 49ers.
That blocker got laid out.
Past the 20 to the 20.
So they got Jimmy G coming out.
October now, so everything,
What's he looking like? 2024 season stats. He has 1,072 yards, 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
About what you want to get done and full
Well, don't be
focus
throwing
on
across
the
in the
season.
middle of the field, or you're gonna meet Kenneth Murray out there, man. Two there, I got a running back. I don't know who that is. Justin Jefferson, maybe? No, he's a wide receiver. Who is that?
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He gets his
Ooh.
complete to Traquan Smith. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
Who do we got out
Big
here,
play to
man?
start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Andrew Thomas.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Got a feeling this is a run. I may be wrong. It looks like a running play. They're in the eye.
On 2nd down now. Jefferson.
Golly. What in the world?
And now off to the
Kenneth
races
Murray.
down the right side. And
Oh,
deep
man,
he
that's
goes
huge.
into Jets
That is huge.
territory
If he's going to be
before
doing
they
that to
take
us
it
and we
down.
just put up an injury on him,
So now following
that's
the
kinda
big play,
huge.
they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Ah.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Here are
look
the
at that
starters
defensive
defensively for the
line.
Jets.
We got our secondary.
That's
Oh,
for
our
sure. Number one
linebackers.
in
Then
the
here's our
NFL against the
secondary.
match.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that
Pretty
last
scary,
is
man.
what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. On
We're looking
2nd and
here.
goal.
Jamal
Complete to
Adams
Washington.
with a tackle.
Yeah, this
So is
play
that
doesn't
Okuda?
go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage
Who is
to
that?
the 11. Really good defensive effort.
That's-
They were
oh,
all
Isaiah
over that.
Simmons.
Swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with
Who's
a lot of
that?
enthusiasm,
Okay.
wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Got an open man.
He ain't getting out of that.
And now they're inside.
All right,
the
hold
10
them
as
to a
he's
field
brought
goal.
down
That's
at the
3
9.
points, man. That's all right.
Able to just 2 yards, and now it's
I'm
4th
fine
and
with
goal.
that.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute.
I'm
isn't it?
fine with
Guard
that.
the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And
Who's
it
bringing
does.
back
They'll go to
the kicks
sideline
now
feeling
since
a
we
lot
got
better than they
J.K.
gave up a
Dobbins out
touchdown
of New
after the
York?
march against them.
Jonathan Taylor.
The offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive. And 3
Oh,
points
there was
is
a
what I'm
wide
doing.
open right
And a
there.
good return
They
as
just
he'll be
snuck
stopped
right
just
on in.
shy of the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter what.
Can we get the Dalvin Cook show? He's a 99 and a superstar.
Whatever he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership.
Goodness.
That's what he's trying to accomplish.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
There it is. There it is.
The screen for Cook.
Ah.
After the play,
No.
not a good sign.
We
Dalvin
just
Cook
brought
staying
you
on the
here,
ground.
dude.
We'll check
And you
on
getting
his
hurt?
status when we get back.
Man, what a bunch of unfortunate events, man.
Let's go, defense.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's got a man
CD.
open, complete. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down. And that
So right
sets
now,
up a 1st and
ruptured
goal.
disc. All right, so we got Jonathan Taylor and Chuba Hubbard.
They're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call
4
is
our
going
running
to be,
backs
because
left
after a
right
big
now.
play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another
There
one.
it is. Yes, sir.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Jets have taken the lead.
That drive was quick. And
I missed
impressive.
it.
Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
I missed it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken about the 12.
No. Absolutely
And what a
not.
return. Great field position all the way out to the 48.
Oh, missed field goal, man. Full extra point.
Quick response team. Down 3. They come right back with a big return. They want to at least tie this game up.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And he's going to find his man out
No,
of the backfield.
loss of
That's
1.
complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet.
Oh, boy. Jefferson's back. I don't even know who that guy is, but he's back.
Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Yeah, we're there for that.
He's got it.
We're there for that.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
4th and short.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
All right. All right.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down.
Kenneth Murray.
There's one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. 20. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
That is 3 interceptions, 1 pick 6 in the past 2 games.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of
Kenneth
why.
Murray.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Lutz good on the extra
All
point,
right.
and his guys will take a 10-point
Now
lead.
we got the ball rolling for
So
sure
they're
now.
getting a shot
That's
on
awesome.
offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Okay.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this
Man.
one.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
We're just running other plays now. I'm getting tired of running the 4-4.
to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Now this may bite me in the ass, but we gotta look for the run here.
Unsuccessful. Now it's third.
Oh, Kenneth Murray almost had it, man.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And deep.
Oh, I ran right past Jimmy G, dude.
A big play
Oh.
for the Niners. 52 yards.
Man, that's tough. That hurts.
The red zone offense. The coach
That
was
hurts.
optimistic about how it went. We'll see. Garoppolo
Kenneth Murray.
fires one that's intercepted. Touchdown near the 5 and to the 12. That's where it stops the return.
2 INTs this game. Again.
Brandon, this is why golfers
What are they doing throwing it in the middle of the field?
Their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam.
What are they thinking?
On this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception and they're going to come empty.
Now, meanwhile,
What are these guys thinking?
But it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 19 yards the pick.
I'm loving it.
Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Taylor.
Now, why are you not picking up that block, big boy?
He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up and run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass.
Man.
It's coming, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is.
We need a clutch catch by CD. We need him to come in clutch right here.
On that play emerged.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
But we're gonna run
In a
it.
couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
God, pick up the blocks, man. Pick up some blocks.
Here's Taylor. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
God.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Niners
I want to know who that dude is, man. He is tearing us up on the ground.
49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Right after you're into the points per drive ratio.
There we go.
Nowhere
That
to
Quinnen?
escape, and he
It
goes
is.
down. Quinnen Williams in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a
Just want to stay back there and lurk with Kenneth Murray, man.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And it's a short one here.
You're not getting
To the
past
tight
Kenneth
end.
Murray, bro.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Seems like a run play. What the heck?
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Why are they running?
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
JT.
Taylor now returning it.
JT.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well.
There it is.
He's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here.
Get that Canadian cowboy out there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel snap for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking left
That play just said Jalen Rager all over it, man.
goes down, but not before getting his
I'm taking my
inside
points.
25. Now a timeout taken.
If we can get one more good running play.
Another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll run on first down. It's Hubbard.
All right.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Get that field goal unit out there.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 34. And Lutz puts this one through. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. This will be taken.
All right, there we go. There's an opening. Jonathan Taylor has an opening. But he is not quick enough. Gets taken down.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
On the ready. 54, right there. 54 miles.
Got Chuba Hubba in the backfield. Chuba Hubba.
On first down, Hubbard.
Chuba Hubba.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be
Chuba
2nd
Hubba
and
Bubba.
6.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Ah, man.
And that play going
Yeah, I'd like to see that happen in real life. I'd love to see that happen in real life.
Losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah.
And plays like that are exactly what
You try to stop Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. You try to do that, and then we'll see. We'll see what happens after that.
And this is caught at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
If you can stop Chuba Hubbard in the backfield, then you're going to go number 1 in the draft. Whatever position you are on defense, if you can stop him in the backfield, you're probably one of the best defensive players in the nation. I haven't seen it done once.
The more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space.
Dude, there's our free 2 points right there for Daniel Jones.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead.
I'll take that. Danny Dimes.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get
All right, we got the defense back out there. Kenneth Murray has 3 picks, I think. 3.
The first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
2 or 3, I don't remember.
They're down a little bit bigger,
2. He has 2
but no time for
picks.
discouragement.
1 for a
Just gotta
pick
get
6.
back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
We're going for 3, man.
Get back to where you were to start the half.
We're going for 3. That's a running play.
On 2nd down, Jefferson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47.
Who is this dude?
15 for the Niners there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. defensive back.
Now working there.
In on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this throw caught left
Wow.
side. And that's going to be another
Debo?
first down as the tackle made
is
at the
Debo.
Jets' 25-yard line.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket.
I form.
to clear
Most
going
likely a
across.
run. There we go.
Here's Washington. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive.
This may be a halfback stretch. Run to the right,
To throw is Garoppolo.
but it's
Completes it
not.
to the tight end, Kittle. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Garoppolo now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Hey, I'm
And
totally
fourth
fine with
down
that,
coming
dude.
up. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And the 12.
Hey, snuck it in. There it is.
And that will finish off this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm not worried about it.
And the Jets have got it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics.
And that's how you do a onside kick recover.
The data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score,
Big pickup by Jonathan Taylor. Hell yeah.
I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Brandon, sometimes just comes
Where's
down to
Chuba? There he is.
because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point.
Give me that block, man.
They're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they
That is a second block I've not gotten from that dude.
Really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
On second and very short.
CD!
Jones.
Oh,
He rifles
boy,
one
oh,
that's
boy.
intercepted.
Not
Good
pretty.
positioning, and it's picked off. And he will bring
Not
it out
pretty.
past the 20-yard line. So they get the
Not
takeaway,
pretty.
But that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still three-score game, though. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams.
Good.
Record his
Second
fifth
sack.
sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football.
Awesome.
Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I'm fine with that.
There, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's third down. An incomplete
Gotta get on
pass
Kenneth
that last
Murray.
play, and that means
There he
they
is.
need to come up with something here on third down. Now the
Where do you think you're going, Jimmy?
goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9.
You just met Chase Young for the first
They
time.
went with the nickel. They throw in an extra.
Where do you think you're
defensive
going?
back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
To return is Taylor. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return.
Okay.
Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And
Let's try to get a better outing than we did last time.
The interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does him no good to go back and say, well,
At a 4-yard pickup right there. Jonathan Taylor run up the middle. Goes nowhere.
This carry not as productive.
It goes absolutely nowhere.
No gain on the
But
play there,
we can
so they're
recover
left
from
with
that. We got
third
Chuba
down and
Hubbard and
6.
Evan Ingram in the backfield. Set up. Oh, never mind. 2-minute warning hits.
Football game here on EA Sports.
Got to get that clock running again. Chuba Hubbard. Got him set up back there. Running to the left. Jalen Rager, CD Lamb. Hopefully they can pick up their blocks when we get this first down.
On third down.
There we go.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium
Love
ends
it.
up being a good one.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case,
Jonathan Taylor's back out there. They're running it to the right. And it goes over. We got a loss of yards.
He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I mean, I think Chuba Hubbard's the way to go, man. This play may or may not work. It's working.
It's Hubbard. A nice job there as he rumbles for
Chuba with at least an 8-yard pickup.
They got to give kudos to
At
the offensive
least.
line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
JT run up the middle. Well, to the right side of the middle.
Good enough for a first down.
I'll take it. The clock is still running. Clock is still running.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Got a 4-wide set.
Now Taylor. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And that went for 2 yards. Basically, call it nowhere. And that is a game, boys. 24-6. Moving on to 4-0. We'll get Indianapolis next week.
Field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage.
Can't start off any better than this.
Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a
So once I advance the week, I'm going to take a small little break. I'm going to go grab me a drink.
That determination and a pretty good game plan.
See if
Pretty
Kenneth
good idea
Murray
what
got
they wanted to
player of the
accomplish.
week.
Just love the execution, love the tenacity.
Daniel Jones had
love the way they
141
finished.
passing yards, 1 touchdown. Jimmy G following up behind him pretty close in the same passing yards. Man, this may be the year. This may be the year. A lot of upgrades. We got a bunch of them. Alright, now we'll just go ahead and advance this week. Let's see what this new injury is, how long he's going to be out. Broken ribs, 3. Oh, no, 9 weeks. Oh, man, that is going to... Ouch. But with the backs we have right now, Saquon returning in the next 2 weeks, we're set up pretty good come playoff time. And our weekly awards go to Kenneth Murray back-to-back weeks. That is a jetting every single week other than week 4 because we had a bye week. Man. Kenneth Murray may get AFC Defensive Player of the Year, man. Or just overall. I see the Bucks have Thibodeau. That is a guy that I'd love to go up with Derek Brown. I know it says he's the left end, but having him on as a defensive tackle would be huge. Be huge for my defensive line. But I'm gonna take a little small break right here, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Where did I leave off? So we did the View Weekly Awards. Dalvin Cook's out for 9 weeks. Saquon's back in 2, I believe, or this week, next week. So, let's go ahead and play the Colts. Let's go play these goofballs down in Indianapolis. Playing up against Trevor Lawrence and Travis Kelce on offense. Then on defense, we got Darius Leonard, the only guy we got to worry about. So just keep the ball out of the middle of the field. Yeah, we'll just run with those. All right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Trevor Lawrence can do. I haven't played against him yet. I played with him in another franchise. I picked up the Steelers on an online franchise, same as this one, but, you know, it's the Steelers. Pretty good defense, but tanked for a couple of years just to get him over Justin Fields, which Justin Fields is probably one of the better quarterbacks out of that class for sure. Has a quick development rate, which is weird because Justin Fields is with the Steelers on this. And think about that. But let's see what we can do against Indianapolis. I've always hated playing in this stadium just because of the lighting. I hate the lighting, as you can see. That and Dallas's. I hate playing in Dallas Stadium. Ugh. It's just bad. It is just bad. Alright. Running with what we know right now, just to see what we can get. Get a familiarity with the Colts offense. What are they going to do? So it looks like they got Marlon Mack in the backfield. He's a superstar rate. Trevor Lawrence, T.Y. Hilton. Yeah, get that out of here. You're not throwing on me. You're not throwing on K9, man.
A look now at the defensive starters for the Jets. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
But when you hold someone to just 6 points in a game, the feeling that you have among your team is you're not going to lose very many of those. That's the way to get it done.
Oh, we're in the same play right here as we have been before. Also, don't forget about Travis Kelce. Always wide open. That's an interception. Oh, I spoke too soon. Too soon, but that is a 4 and out. That is a 4 and out. You gotta love your 4 and outs on your first drive of the game.
Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you gotta let them play, and the officials are instructed.
Looks like that's going to go out of bounds. That's all right. So keep in mind, like I said, Saquon Barkley's hurt, Dalvin Cook's hurt. We only got 2 running backs to work with right now, and that's Jonathan Taylor and Chuba Hubbard. We've been sharing touches with those 2. We haven't had a defined, backup running back yet. So, I mean, we're just using them in different, situations. My first and 10 running back is usually going to be Jonathan Taylor. Bring in Chuba for the short gains, or, unless it's, second and 6 or second and short. That's what we've been using that for. CeeDee Lamb's been tearing it up all season so far. But I like to establish the run game first. That's one of the most important things you can do. Because once you establish the run, this AI defense is going to know that you're going to be running most of the time. That's when it opens up the receivers and passing. And that's usually why these corners play man. They play man on your wide receivers. So, yes, they'll blitz, but that'll have you a higher chance of having a wide receiver open. So we got CeeDee Lamb out there, lined up with Jalen Reagor and Bryson Edwards, Evan Ingram. And it looks like up against CeeDee we got Kenny Moore at a superstar rate. But it's not enough to... Oh, that's a flag. That's a flag. Put it at the 1.
However, we do have a flag down.
They good. Good, they called it. Put that down at the 1. Where is that man, Chuba Hubbard? There he is. Come on, he's going to sneak right. Oh, I got a feeling. I got a good feeling. There it is. There it is. There's your first touchdown, Chuba.
A great play there. His second touchdown on the season.
Oh, second. My bad. My bad. Second.
First here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well.
It's kind of ballsy having T.Y. Hilton return that stuff, knowing how old he is right now on here. Well, in this season. It's kind of ballsy, you know, being the main wide receiver. I would not be doing that.
Professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing,
Marlon Mack has been hurt.
It's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So
I do not know who the backup running back is for the Colts. It looks like, who is that? I cannot tell. I cannot tell who that is. Nope.
And he's upended after a gain of 2.
Gainwell.
27.
I'm still trying to figure out how Kenneth Murray's not even a superstar. Wide open. Oh! Man! Greedy Williams with a big hit. I don't know how T.Y. got up off of that one. That was a pretty big hit.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty
picking up a little bit of small yardage on the rush. Will Kenneth Murray get another interception this week?
Looking to throw on second down.
That is the real question here. Can we keep the interception streak alive?
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The last completion actually lost.
All right, we got a big test right here. Kenneth Murray on Travis Kelce. There is it. Oh, how did you not pick that, dude?
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them,
that's tough, man.
Defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
And not what he was hoping for there. Is this
all right
in the end zone for a touchback? Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. We have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a two-score advantage here on the road.
Had to take a drink. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield, getting another pickup of 10, 11-yard pickup, I believe, for a first down. It is 11. Okay. That's not going to work. We're switching into slants right here. Kenny Moore is still out there. We got to watch out for Darius Leonard. Looks like he is backing up, but he is. Oh man, there we go. Get the possession catch. That was intended for CeeDee Lamb, but Jalen Reagor came in, saved the ball. I'll take it. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. We've been doing a lot of damage with him lately. Doing a lot of damage. Another big pickup for Chuba Hubbard. It's about a 9-yard pickup.
Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Another Jonathan Taylor run to the outside. It went nowhere. A loss of a yard. We got 3rd and 2. Oh, 3rd and 3. It's loss of 2 yards.
We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short.
Play action.
Let's do this Chuba Hubbard fullback. So we got Jonathan Taylor in the back along with Chuba Hubbard in the fullback position. Going up the middle for Chuba. That's a good 5 yards. A good 5-yard pickup. Gain of 9. My bad. Gain of 9. Alright, this run's not going to work. We're going to audible into another passing play. Watch out. That was lucky. If he were to jump for that, he would have caught that for the interception. So we kind of got saved right there. We're going to do a quick pitch to the left side right here. This should be for a touchdown. Usually is. There it is.
He's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there.
Jonathan Taylor gets the touchdown for the first touchdown of the day for the running backs. Oh, wait, no. Chuba did. My bad. Chuba established the first touchdown of the game for the running back. End of the game. Jonathan Taylor gets the second of the game. I think it'd be a different situation if we still had J.K. Dobbins and Jonathan Taylor. I'm kind of glad we got rid of J.K. He just didn't fit on our system at all. It's not that I don't like him or anything. It's just he just didn't fit. Absolutely did not fit.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25.
Okay.
26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next
Looks like a
drive.
running play.
Going
Gonna bring in the blitz right here. We're gonna keep Kenneth Murray back just for this situation. Oh man, never mind. My bad.
You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering how
Gotta learn to get off the hit stick, man.
from this play sheet that can work.
Because once you get hit stick happy, that things like that, that's a perfect example of, you know, what can happen if you get hit stick happy. You'll get a lot of yards gained on you. Unnecessary yards for tackles that you should have had.
First down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 30.
So it is looking like Marlon Mack is out of the game. They're going to be running with this Gainwell guy. I don't know his first name. So it looks like Marlon Mack is hurt for good.
But the running game worked in that situation.
I haven't seen any update about it, but
And we remind you,
if I'm guessing, that's what it is.
join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games.
Not today, Kelsey-O.
Scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
All right.
Second and
Gotta be
9
watching
now.
it right here. There we go. Sack for, I think that's Chase Young.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Gotta be watching out right here, too.
3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Absolutely not.
Pressure too good,
Derek
and he
Brown
goes down once more.
for another sack on Trevor Lawrence.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are
That is
already
2
up with
sacks
score.
for
Brandon
Trevor Lawrence
against one.
today.
They're just gonna pin their ears back now and
That's
get
in the
up
first
to the
half.
quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that
Pretty good
lead.
punt.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails
Pretty good
out of
punt.
bounds. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field.
There's that old boy, Chuba Hubbard.
Here in the second quarter, been nice.
Will he break the 100-yard mark this game? I don't know. I'm hoping he does. I hope we can get a 100-yard game from both of our running backs. That'd be huge.
You've really done some damage in an NFL game.
I want to go deep with CD right here for the last play of the game. And it looks like that's going to work pretty good. That's going to work pretty good. Oh, man. He was so close from getting that.
So after the second down incompletion,
We'll go deep again with CeeDee Lamb.
3rd and 6.
All right, Daniel Jones going back. Going for the deep pass. There's a bullet pass. Oh, he caught it. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it at last second. He dropped it.
Let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up
That's
4th
all
down.
right. With the big arm Daniel Jones has,
Already a
in this game. There's no problem with throwing it deep like that because it's a kind of a 50-50 chance with CeeDee Lamb and Danny Dimes.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the
Let's look
top
at what we're
as it's
doing
time to
inside the
take you around NFL
division.
here in week 6.
So we're looking at the Patriots, Bills, and Dolphins. So the Bills, wow, they put it on Pittsburgh, 31-17.
From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Oakland. And that one's at halftime with the visiting Chiefs out on top.
Raiders still doing Raiders things.
Touchdown pass in that first half.
We will be playing Kansas City at some point this year. We do play Seattle and Arizona this year. That's a good game so far. It's a pretty good game. Both quarterbacks have interceptions.
We were treated to a strong first half from the former Blue Devil, Daniel Jones. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon
Danny
Dimes
Dimes
and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
There's them boys.
Number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well.
All right, Jonathan Taylor's taking him back. Oh, he gets about a 25, 26-yard return, 26.
26-yard line.
All right, let's establish a run. Chuba Hubbard's in the backfield for the start of this one. There we go. Another big run for Chuba. We're looking at about, 36 yards. I was going to say 60, but I'm only 30 off. No, we're going to stick with this. There's a gap right in the middle to pick up at least some yards. There's a gap. Just like that. Just like that. That's all right. I'm not complaining. We'll bring Jonathan Taylor out here for this one. That is not going to work. We can run it to the side. Absolutely run it that way. Oh, Jonathan Taylor for the big gap up the middle for the touchdown. Woo! The Red Seas part. The Red Seas parted for Jonathan Taylor. Goodness. That is what an O-line is supposed to do. Pick up those blocks, man. Wow. Second touchdown of the day for Jonathan Taylor. Well, I think it's safe to say Jonathan Taylor is going to break the 100-yard mark this game for rushing, not receiving. We don't really do much receiving with our running backs unless it's a screen. 2 touchdowns. And that, to me, right there, kind of looks like AFC Offensive Player of the Week right there. But there's still more game to play, so we don't know.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Oh.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
All right, let's bring up that fantastic defense once again. Can we still hold that goose egg? Can we still allow the goose egg on the board for the Colts? Can we hold them to nothing? And Kenneth Murray sneaks up the middle for the tackle.
Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored,
what he's done so far this year, oh my goodness. My goodness. He's putting it on offenses. He's just laying it on them. Oh, Kenneth Murray. That one little block could have avoided that pass right there. I took the chance, and then it backfired. It definitely backfired. But I saw the opening up the middle. I had to take my chances right there. Oh. We almost had our first pick of the game with Kenneth Murray. It just wasn't there. I'm going to call this one a run. It looks too good. It looks too good to be a pass. That is definitely a run. Get him down. Oh, another key wide receiver down for the Indianapolis Colts. Brandon Ayuk. Oh. Wide receiver out of USC, I believe. Is it USC or Arizona State? I think it's Arizona State. I think it is Arizona State. That is a huge loss for him right now if he's going to be out for the rest of the game. Now you still have your T.Y. Hilton and Travis Kelce as your weapons, but that's huge for this defense if he's out.
Back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Looking at a 3rd and long.
Desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yeah, they are desperate for a conversion here.
From the gun, Lawrence.
There he goes, down for the sack. Chase Young, 2nd sack of the game, 4 tackles. Trevor Lawrence is not having a good day. He is not having a good day. It is just getting ugly. I'd be so pissed off at my offensive line right now if this was happening to me. You would hear me cussing like crazy. Now, I did take their best offensive lineman from Quentin Nelson. I did. But oh, Quentin, I think right there is the right guard for me. Oh, Jonathan Taylor, getting those little juke moves going on out there. The running game has been working for our offense so far. We've picked up total 149 rushing yards this game. And Jonathan Taylor picks up a 15 yards.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
2 off. Those yardage, those big differences. Big difference. Those 2 yards, those are difference makers. Oh, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Play has just been broken. Jonathan Taylor does have 118 yards. He has broken the 100-yard mark for the game. Where is Chuba? How many rushing yards does he have this game? I think last we saw it was 48. 48 rushing yards this game. That's going to change. It's going to go up a little bit by 5 yards.
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Wait a minute. That wasn't Chuba.
Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have
There's
to
Chuba.
And run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
We got a 3rd and 6. Chuba Hubbard's been pretty good in these situations for me, but right there he does get shut down. 41 yards, 7 rushes, 1 touchdown
Call it no gain there, and it leads
for Chuba Hubbard. We're going to keep it safe. We are going to put some backspin on this punt. I think we could have kicked it a little farther right there, but oh, that was a big hit waiting to happen. We missed it. We're hit stick happy, and we missed 3 potential tackles right there. But oh, that would have been a brutal hit.
1st and 10.
Oh boy, man. That was Kenneth Murray's island right there, and I let him off of it to go try to get Travis Kelce because that's where I thought he was heading. Trevor Lawrence is activated, but so is Chase Young. We can see a deactivate here very soon. I'm willing to bet. Pass to Travis Kelce, gets shut down real quick. That play went nowhere after the pass. Can Chase Young get past that offensive line to deactivate Trevor Lawrence? We will see. We will see. There it goes. Trevor Lawrence is deactivated for another sack and a fumble, and the Jets recover the fumble. Tough loss for the Colts offense right there. Down went Trevor Lawrence for the 4th time today. Goodness.
And that's why they're still being shut out.
If the defense keeps it up, man, that goose egg's going to still be hanging on that scoreboard. Jonathan Taylor with the burst of speed.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want
That
to
is right. Boom.
so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big.
Jonathan Taylor with the user truck. Oh, and he fumbled it. Jonathan Taylor fumbled it. And here comes Daniel Jones for the shoelace tackle.
inside the 20.
Jonathan Taylor had an amazing truck. He looked like a tank. And then he lost it. He lost it. Oh, man. The Colts are now in field goal territory. For sure. Will we allow it? I don't know. The way it's looking, probably. And Chase Young gets another tackle. Man, oh man.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Both these defenses have been looking really good today in this game.
In the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Both defenses have been putting on a pretty good game. Now, the 21-0, I mean, does that really say a defense is doing pretty good? For what I've been doing on offense, this is pretty good for that Colts defense. Oh. Then down goes Trevor Lawrence for a 5th time. Chase Young, 4 sacks today. That man is destroying Trevor Lawrence. And it looks like that ball was not caught in bounds. Absolutely not. The offense will stay out on a 4th and 17. Can they convert the first down? Will they be able to? And no, they cannot. And it's going to keep a big old donut on the scoreboard. And from here on out, you know how we do it. Get a couple runs in, and this time I'm going to implement the victory formation. Bring out the victory formation. Jonathan Taylor's been getting shut down these past couple of drives. I mean, look at them. They're figuring him out. They have absolutely figured out Jonathan Taylor out. Wrong time of the game to figure out a running back, but I guess it works. I mean, you kind of get... Oh, Chuba Hubbard breaks through the offensive line and defensive line.
It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
We don't want to give up any points, so we're going to wait. Just give it a cool minute. They're not going to call a timeout. So we're not seeing the victory formation. We do get to see, you know, the big T formation, the punt. The big punting formation. And that is the game. We move on to 5-0. Saquon could be making a return next week against Miami, depending on how that Miami defense is and if he can return. If I get the option to have him come back, I'm not going to play him against that Miami defense unless that's a good Miami defense. I have no clue. If I'm guessing, probably not. So Saquon will be sitting out another week either way.
So for the Jets,
but I'm fine with that. Look at those passing yards. We stuck to the run heavy today. Oh man, that's kind of ugly. That is ugly. I wasn't even thinking of that. Trevor Lawrence put up more passing yards than Daniel Jones. Both had no touchdowns. Obviously, running backs did it all today. The running backs did it all. I usually upgrade this stuff at the end of the year most of the time, so my total XP is at 10,000 right now. I'm not worried about it. Oh boy. Upgrading 299s already. Oh man, we get a full out 99 overall Kenneth Murray right here? Are you kidding me? Oh, this man is a threat to every single quarterback in the league now. So is Chase Young. He is one upgrade away from hitting out 99 overall total. Play recognition is a +5, people. Oh my goodness. Oh. And keep in mind, that's both on the right side of the ball, both those guys. Oh. Do we get another player of the week? We do. Jonathan Taylor. It isn't. It's Chase Young. 8 tackles and 4 sacks. 1 forced fumble. How did we forget about Chase Young with the 4 sacks? Destroyed Trevor Lawrence. AFC Offensive Player of the Week is Gardner Minshew, who went 20 for 30 with 235 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns, got sacked twice, but had 8 carries for 26 yards on the ground. Man. So this defense is putting on a pretty big, nice clinic right here. Chase Young has gotten Player of the Week twice. Twice so far. And as of right now, Kenneth Murray has gotten it twice. Chase Young, oh, he's only gotten it once. I'm looking at something totally different. But every week so far, except for week 4, which was our bye week, we've had a Player of the Week on either one side of the ball. Man, we're doing a lot of damage this week. Oh wow, we got a 4-2 in Miami, so I'm underestimating these guys. Oh boy. So it's really looking like Saquon is eligible to come back next week against the Bengals. And I'm surprised they didn't give me an option to bring him back this week. I wouldn't either way. I'm just saying, if this defense is good, I would be playing him if he was fully healthy. But if he was, had an option to come back, I would not be playing him either way, just because I don't want to get him hurt again. Because at some point, I have a feeling one of my other running backs are going to get hurt, which is not a good deal at all. Dalvin Cook has 7 more weeks on that ruptured disc, and it's looking like 7 weeks from now we will be getting him back. We're going to go see when we will get him back. So we're getting him on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get him back against the Broncos in Denver. And coming back on time to play the Dolphins again and finish out the season against the Jags, Patriots, and Texans. So the way this is looking right now, it's shaping up to be, a pretty solid schedule. So we got a tough game coming up. I know Joe Burrow is pretty hot. He's always been hot on franchises, regardless. Been very hot on franchises. We'll go see what he's at right now. We'll go look at the Cardinals, Seahawks, Rams, Patriots, which Patriots is divisional, if nobody knew that. This is also divisional, so it's very important we do win our divisional games. We've already taken care of the Bills, so Bills are 0-2 against us Jets. But we still have the Patriots and Dolphins to worry about. But let's go look at what the standings are so far within these conferences. So we'll go look at the AFC. I believe we're in the East, yes. So we got the Jets at 5-0, Dolphins 4-2, Patriots 2-3. What is going on with them? And then the Bills sitting at 1-5. They got a really solid defense, but how in the world are you giving up so many points? Oh. Now, taking the Bills have put up more points than the Patriots, the 2-3 Patriots. But it's the points against is what's killing them. And it's looking like this Dolphins defense is absolutely trashed out, but this Dolphins offense is pretty solid. Moving on to the AFC West, we got the 4-2 Chiefs tied with the 4-2 Broncos, so that's going to be coming down to, whenever they meet up next. And then you got the 3-3 Raiders and the 1-4 Chargers. The Raiders have given up the most points in the AFC West with 152 total. Not good at all. Not good at all. Then leading offense so far is the Chiefs with 174 points, and the Raiders coming in second with 139, but the Broncos are most likely going to overcome the points for against the Raiders, so that's why they're pretty much tied. Although they are on a 2-game losing streak, Raiders are on a 3-game winning streak. Oh boy. Oh boy. Moving on to the AFC North. You got the 4 and it is a terrible. That is terrible. That is a terrible division. 4-2 Ravens, 2-4 Browns, 2-4 Bengals, 1-4 Steelers. Justin Fields is not getting it done for the Steelers. They still have Juju Smith-Schuster. They still have James Washington, and it's just not getting done. As we can see, for 113 points for. Goodness gracious. The Bengals, high-powered offense. Goodness. Wow. That's going to be a scary offense to be playing against. And then the AFC South, you got the 5-1 Titans. We've given them their one and only loss. They are on a 4-game winning streak. Then you got the 4-2 Jags, which we do play this season. Their defense is not looking pretty at all, but that Titans defense makes you feel good. Because look, they've given up the less points. And I believe they give them up the less points in all the AFC. I may be wrong on that, but we can actually go look on that. Oh, well, it's us, obviously. Yep, Titans. Giving up the less point. Oh, whoa. Patriots, 98 points on defense. So they got a pretty solid defense. And let's go check out the NFC. See what they're doing down there. Who's potential? Who could we be playing in the Super Bowl if we make the Super Bowl? Who's making the Super Bowl in the NFC? That's my question, and it'll probably be pretty obvious. So you got the 4-1 Vikings, 4-2 Bears, 3-3 Packers, and 2-3 Lions. Lions doing Lions things, putting up only 103 points on offense through 5 weeks. Not pretty. Not pretty at all. But we've taken Dalvin Cook away from the Vikings. And it says they have lost 1 game so far. They've lost 1 game. They're on a 1 game, so they lost their last game. So we took away their probably the heart and soul of that offense, other than Stephon Diggs. So when you don't have a running game, which I've given them J.K. Dobbins, but it looks like it didn't work. Get the 4-1 oh Lord, 83 points on defense. Panthers are not messing around. They are not. They're winning that division. They're ranked 6th. And then you got the Dallas Cowboys at 5-1. Going up against a 3-2 Redskins. So I think that'll probably stay the same. Because then you got the Giants, the team that we share a stadium with, that I want to play so bad, but it's not going to happen because that'd be a funny game to be playing against. Former quarterback Sam Darnold for the Jets, going up against Danny Dimes, former quarterback of the Giants. And then also playing against Saquon Barkley and Evan Ingram. So those Giants fans probably wearing Jets stuff now in real life if that were to happen. That offense is going nowhere. Looking on the NFC West, the Cardinals are taking it by a landslide. 5-1. The next best team in that division is the Seahawks. Are going 2-3. Then you got the 1-4 49ers and 1-4 Los Angeles Rams. All on losing streaks except the Cardinals. So Kyler Murray is stirring it up down in Arizona. What does Arizona have? That is Michael. What is making them do so good other than Kyler Murray You got a Kyler Murray, Dylan McCaffrey. Dylan McCaffrey is Christian McCaffrey's brother. He is a quarterback. He is in next year's class. John Emery Jr. I have no clue who that man is, but he is an X Factor. 89 overall X Factor, while Kenneth Murray is sitting over here at 99 overall. No, and there's not an X Factor to be found. At wide receiver, they do have Christian Kirk, Jerry Jeudy. 2 X Factor wide receivers, Charleston Rambo as well. So Kyler does get a former wide receiver from Oklahoma to go up on his offense to help him out, as well as Christian Kirk and Jerry Jeudy. Tight end, they do have Eric Ebron. Big whoop. Big whoop. But what this tells me is that this offensive line has improved big time. 90 overall, Penei Sewell. Oregon's left tackle, which this guy will go number 2 next year in the NFL draft. 100%. It should be Trevor Lawrence, Penei Sewell. Sewell. It'll happen. Trust me on that one. You got 82, Zeke Correll. I don't know who that is. A 77, Nick Harris from Washington. Alex Redmond. That dude is looking goofy. What is that hamster on your head, son? Can you see? Anyways, right tackle, Mitchell Schwartz. We did make that trade. So what happened was, oh boy, we actually signed Mitchell Schwartz in the offseason. I believe last time we played this, and then I traded him to the Cardinals for I don't remember what. But I remember we did sign him last season before I quit this. But Kyler Murray having protection on offense that's the last thing you want to do, and that's in real life. If you want to get the best out of Kyler Murray, you give him an offensive line so he can sit back and sling that ball to DeAndre Hopkins. Same thing with Baker Mayfield right now. They did make improvements on that offensive line. It's just, it's the Browns. Come on now. At quarterback for Miami, the team that we are playing this week that is 4-2 has Jordan Love, 88 overall at quarterback. Goodness gracious, people. Jordan Love. DeAndre Swift. We got a pretty good offense. Steven Sims, Jamison Crowder, Rashard Higgins, Kyle Ford, Cornell McMichael. I don't know who Cornell McMichael is. Mike Gesicki is still a Miami Dolphin. Still looking good. Goodness. Samuel Cosme, former Longhorn, is sitting at an 86 overall. Joe Thuney, of course, 86. One of the most underrated linemen in the league, in my opinion. Scott Quisenberry. This guy's still relevant. No, not that he is. I'm just saying. He's why is he relevant? Elijah Wilkinson. I don't know who that is. Then Darnell Wright. Don't know who that is, but he's an 85 overall superstar offensive lineman. Then moving on to their defense, Willie Henry, Shaq Lawson, pretty solid guy, and Sam Hubbard. Oh, boy. Defense, Javon Kinlaw. Man. I will absolutely trade Derek Brown for Javon Kinlaw any day, but what we got going on defense right now is pretty solid. Tresmond Marshall as a left outside linebacker. Middle linebackers Jerome Baker. That's pretty solid. Who are they out of backup? Raekwon McMillan. Miami, what is going on? And Dre Greenlaw. What is going on, Miami? Xavier Howard at corner. Justin Lame, Nick Nelson, Kerry Vincent Jr., Josh Joby. Oh, they got it going. Richard, I don't know how to say that name. I don't know who that is. I'm not going to act like I know him at all because I don't. And I don't know who that man is, and I'm not going to attempt saying his name. At kicker, Brandon Ruiz and Pat O'Donnell. That dude's still in the league. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. But anyways, enough talking. Let's go play these Miami Fishies. No, they're not a fishy. They're actually dolphins right now. They're actually playing pretty good. Oh. I'm just ready to get Saquon Barkley back. Absolutely nobody is watching my stream right now. Not one human being is watching me. But that's alright.
A battle for division supremacy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden NFL Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got 1 versus 2 in the AFC East, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. With that, we head up to MetLife Stadium, as we'll hand it over to the 2 men that'll call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East
All
Rutherford, New
right,
Jersey.
we are going up
Nothing
against
like
this
the
Miami
fanfare of introductions
Dolphins
to an NFL
team.
game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
How pretty is their
Fireworks,
offense? Is it
pyrotechnics,
as
you
good
name it.
as
This crowd is
the
ready
stats
as their
say?
guys get set to match
We're
up
going to find
between
out.
the
We're their
Miami
first real
Dolphins
big test
and
of
the
the
New York
season for
Jets.
Miami.
And it's a short kick, taken right around.
Oh,
the 19.
man.
And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of
I can see the
midfield.
fear in the coach's eyes right now. They're like, what in the world is going on? Why is Miami this good, boys? We're about to find out. Why are they this good? Jordan Love back there with DeAndre Swift in the backfield.
On 1st and 10, Love. This pass complete to Higgins. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's
This first
play,
drive,
second down.
we're going to see pretty much all of what Miami is going to do this
And that
game.
makes this 2nd and 9.
What is so special about the Miami Dolphins? Why are they 4-2? We don't know. They ran a screen right there. We do know DeAndre Swift is quick. That is no mystery ever.
So many things have to come together.
It's never been a mystery.
Screen pass to break for big yardage, the blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together.
Jordan Love is shaping up to be the good quarterback that he was drafted for. And Chase Young comes in for the sack, another sack for 2 weeks in a row. That man is tearing up quarterbacks right now.
Defensively, getting the sack here, that comes
Tearing
after
up
being named the AFC
quarterbacks.
Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did
Man.
the previous week to be named.
We're gonna let
AFC
that one
Defensive
go.
Player of the Week. Continue to
Absolutely
play
let
at
that go.
level. And when
Now,
you get
let's
that
see
kind of
what this
confidence going,
defense
those kind of guys are hard to stop.
is going to do against this New York offense. Remember, like I said, I live by it, I breathe by it. Establish the run first.
On 1st down, it's Taylor.
It's so important to establish the run. I do not care who you are,
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what?
but I will
Sometimes you
establish
treat
the
it like
run on
boxing.
you
You throw
first.
that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again.
And I will make you
throw a
hate
big punch later.
the run.
Just trying to set them up.
Pick up that block, son.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's a very nice game there.
All right, we're bringing out Chuba Hubbard out here in the backfield in the I formation. We got that big gap. You know what Chuba does with those gaps, boys. You know what he does with those gaps. He turns them into
Just shy of midfield at the 49
big yards.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, we're going to bring Chuba out. Same play, same exact play. Boys, I still see a gap. I still see a gap out there. It said Chuba Hubbard was coming in. That's Jonathan Taylor. I don't know why,
Good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
but
You were telling me this
I'm not
yesterday.
complaining.
It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
There we do. There we have. We got Chuba Hubbard out there. There's still a big gap in that zone, says red. Oh, they closed up that gap really quick. They did close that up. They pinched. They pinched.
Nick Nelson, who played his
See, they even said it themselves. We're establishing the run early.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Chuba Hubbard. I'm telling you, if you block for that man,
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a
he will make sure the offense and defense both know about it. And guess what? Like I said last game, this team's going to think we're going to be running it so much, they're going to leave wide receivers open. And that brings CeeDee Lamb, not for the touchdown, but it'll leave him open to where we do get touchdowns out of CD. We love CD TDs. We love them.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
We've loved them the past 3 years. We're bringing it to the NFL level. It's pretty nice, and he just caught the ball.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
CeeDee Lamb
After one.
with the big catch. Daniel Jones and the wide receivers hasn't been too hot the last 2 games because we've established the run game so much. But that's all going to change. Touchdown, Jalen Reagor. Daniel Jones gets his first touchdown in the past 2 weeks. Tearing it up now, boys.
Shorter side as a receiver, maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide,
We are up 7-0 with the start of the second quarter, basically. 4:56 left on the clock. In the first, we took up the rest of the first quarter with the run, coming in with a pass play, touchdown to Jalen Reagor. Looked like about a 10, maybe 8-yard touchdown pass in the end zone on some slants. But let's see what this defense can do once again. Can this offense overcome this defense? And oh man, turn nothing into something. DeAndre Swift.
Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if that gap opens up in the middle. It does. It does. Kenneth Murray meets Jordan Love in the backfield for the sack. Kenneth Murray. Welcome back to the defense, son. Having a quiet week last week. You're back. Woo! Kenneth Murray.
Right back to the backfield for him.
Meet Jordan Love. Look at that. Clean sack.
But when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
Kenneth Murray proving why he can do it all on defense. 3 touchdowns in 2 weeks. A sack in 4 weeks. This man can do it all. He is going to prove to you why he is Defensive Player of the Year worthy on defense. Oh! Wide open. Why was he left open? Jordan Love is 3 for 3 right now.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the
DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Lined up all alone. And he gets stopped by Kenneth Murray, but it's going to be going up a little bit because of the face mask. Kenneth Murray is being called for the face mask. That'll be a 1st and 10 on the 34. That's tough. That is tough. That's all right. You must have forgot what this defense has. So it does not matter at this point. Expect a run on, not a run up the middle, but Kenneth Murray in for the tackle. Jordan Love 4 for 4, 33 yards. That was a 5-yard pickup in the air to Jamison Crowder.
But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Oh, DeAndre Swift breaking a tackle from Kenneth Murray, running up the middle for a big gain.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before.
Been running the same defensive play the past couple of past couple of snaps. just to see if they learn from it, and they are. They completely are. So right here, we're going to engage all 8. We're going to bring it in, make Jordan Love feel the wrath of this defense. We're going to make sure this guy knows who he is messing with. I do not care who's open, who's not. He's going to feel who this defense really is. What you're doing to this defense is not nice. You're going to get... Oh, Quentin Williams picking up the fumble. No, that's Derek Brown. Derek Brown picks up the fumble. Oh, he is not going to make it in time, big boy. He does put it at the 10-yard line. He does put it at the 10-yard line.
So the turnover forced and a wonderful job.
But
return. And how about the convoy that
look at that big boy.
Help him get all the way back upfield. I mean, that's the part that people miss on.
But would you look at that? He's going to need a breather. Get that man a face mask, well, an air mask. Get him something. Get him something. That man needs a breather. Daniel Jones backs it up for the pass to CeeDee Lamb for the touchdown. 11-yard pass. CeeDee Lamb is looking at his 10th touchdown on the season, bringing out the field goal unit to make this a 2-score game. There you go. That drive, it don't get any better than that. Forcing the fumble, letting that big boy take it back to your 10-yard line. It does not get any better than that, boys. That's what you want out of your defense, and we got it. That defense is here. It is here. Jordan Love now knows. He knows who's on this defense, on who you don't want to mess with, and it's this guy. So we'll be running the cover 3 once again in the 4-4 set package.
This is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet.
Like I said, he's going to know not to mess with us. Oh! Oh! Jordan Love throws his first incompletion of the game. He has been sacked twice. DeAndre Swift in the backfield, lining up with Jordan Love. And he gets sacked again! Down goes Jordan Love. Chase Young, 2 sacks today. It's looking a lot like last year. Well, last week. He had 4 last week against the Colts and Trevor Lawrence. Will he put up more? I don't know, but then down goes DeAndre Swift. He gets stuck into the ground.
Another example right there how this defense really is.
Out comes the punt team. They are not in a good position at all. At all. What can Jonathan Taylor do on this return? He finds a little space, but he doesn't do much with it at all. 6 seconds left on the clock. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get... Oh, no. This is what we're going to do. We're going to run the slants. We're going to try to get CeeDee Lamb. Get down. Call a timeout. And bring out the field goal unit so we'll at least make it a 3-score game now. Wes Lutz hasn't been too good past, well, so far this year with these, and it's not happening. It is not happening. It is not happening. Once you get in that mindset of playing on the line, you always press X right there, and it'll be in the vicinity of the middle, you know, but I apparently haven't learned that yet. Jonathan Taylor takes a knee to bring it up to the 25-yard line.
So here are the Jets now to take over.
Like I said, we're establishing the run in this game, but we also want to be passing quite a bit. Nothing wrong with that. And Daniel Jones goes down to Terrence Marshall. That is 2nd and 21. 2nd and 21 on the 14-yard line. Jalen Reagor is wide open. Oh, and he brings it down for the catch. He brings it down for the catch. That puts him at 3rd and 1 on the 34-yard line. Jonathan Taylor is for sure coming in. He's going to pick up this first down. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There is a... Oh, and he doesn't get it. They brought the blitz. Golly. But the Dolphins don't know what's coming, obviously. They're not set up in the safe man. Jonathan Taylor is in at the fullback position back here, and he is going to be getting a lot of yardage on this. And it puts him down at the 35-yard line in Miami territory. Man, you gotta love it.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down.
Look at that CeeDee Lamb going deep. Daniel Jones chucks it up for the catch and the touchdown. Maybe no signal. And there is no touchdown. No touchdown on that play. Man.
He was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it.
What are they going to do right here? And CeeDee Lamb is open again. Is he going to get it for the... Did he misses? He misses again. We are looking for the straight touchdown by CeeDee Lamb. We're going to make it 11 touchdowns. Here we go. 3rd and long. CeeDee Lamb wide open back there. Daniel Jones throws it too far for the touchdown. That is a touchdown. Both feet were in. There it is. CD for the TD. We're getting a booth review. From what I just saw from my angle, both feet were in. He had full possession of the ball. That is a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Both feet are in. He has possession. That is a touchdown.
You really give yourself an advantage.
That is not coming back. That is a touchdown. I do not care. That is a touchdown. And there you go. It has been confirmed. That is a Jets touchdown. Daniel Jones, a CeeDee Lamb.
And it's now 21-0. So
that was a 75-yard drive. And most of that was done by Daniel Jones and CeeDee Lamb on that touchdown play.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I think it's safe to say these Dolphins are kind of joking around, but then again,
it's a short kick.
This game is not over, and he gets laid out on the return. Out comes defense. Jordan Love in the gun. He's going up behind center now. And Kenneth Murray couldn't get it. Couldn't do it. Kenneth Murray missed him by a hair. By a hair. He just could not do it. He could not pull in Jordan Love. But Jordan Love may be a little happy about that. And the interception. And this is why we brought him in, to be the backup middle linebacker to Kenneth Murray, Okoye, or however you say his last name. We brought him in for a reason. 80 overall. Good pick six. That is awesome. Defense is helping out the offense once again this week. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Wow. Look at that, 28-0. Can we go back-to-back weeks with a shutout with the big donut hole, well, donut on the scoreboard? And not to mention, it's number 1 versus number 2 right now in the AFC. Well, AFC East, my bad. Number 1 versus number 2. But I believe the Cardinals are actually the number 2 team in the AFC behind us. We got 2 men in the backfield right now. It's probably going to be a run up the... Yeah, that gets shut down pretty quick by Kenneth Murray. I think that's for his 3rd tackle of the game. Yes, it is. 3rd tackle.
that taking care of the ball is paramount.
I think this
Here's his
Miami
opportunity.
team has been exposed this week for sure.
I don't know where that comes from.
What is that?
It emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
What was that, Mr. Love?
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play.
All right. Can we get a 3 and out right here, boys? Can we get a 3 and out? And he drops the ball. Could have been a second interception, but it did not work out the way we wanted it to. But that does force a punt. Another 4 and out, well, 3 and out. I am not complaining at all by this defense performance this week. It's very good. Well, why don't you just pick up the damn ball, son? Uh-oh. Jonathan Taylor does have some open field ahead of him, but he gets brought down at the 14-yard line. Oh, that is not good.
It's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase.
We really didn't run as much on the last drive, but we will make sure we do that this drive. There he goes. Jonathan Taylor picks up at 11 yards for the first down. Just wait, ladies and gentlemen. Once we get Saquon back against the Bengals next week, oh, we're going to have a field day with Saquon. I can't wait to get his juke moves back and going. CeeDee Lamb is wide open downfield. He catches the ball. He brings it down at the 21-yard line. Daniel Jones, CeeDee Lamb looking like Tom Brady, Randy Moss, man. I mean, look at this. This is getting insane.
But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air.
That is beautiful. CeeDee Lamb jumping up so high to bring the catch down. 52 yards on the 21 in Miami territory.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the
Goodness. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Can we turn nothing into something? We do. Chuba Hubbard breaks through for 2 yards.
They had the huge play last time.
That is all right.
Much smaller gain of 2.
Daniel Jones to the gun, running some slants. CeeDee Lamb should be open, but that's not the case. Bryson Edwards brings it down. We're at the 3rd-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're heading into the 4th. 28-zip. 28-zip. Heading into the 4th.
Number 4.
Now, what is Chuba good at in these situations? And that is tearing through the defensive line for the touchdown up the middle, but it's not going to happen right here. He loses 2 yards, but that is all right. That is all right. That leads us open for some slants to CeeDee for the TD. Once again, will it happen? I believe so. It's looking good. It's looking good for CeeDee. There it is. Another touchdown for CeeDee Lamb. That is 3 on the day. Daniel Jones and CeeDee Lamb are tearing it up today. They are annihilating the Dolphins. They're looking like a bunch of puffer fishes out here. This Miami team has been exposed to the New York Jets. Next drive, I think it's safe to say these starters are done for the day. They are done for the day. We're leaving our defense out there because we want them to feel the wrath of what playing a defense is like. I don't appreciate the Dolphins pretending they're actually good when they're really not. So we will make sure Jordan Love and that Miami offense feels the wrath of what a defense is and why you should not be 4-2 in the AFC East. We're bringing it all, boys. We're bringing it all. You're going to regret it. Kenneth Murray for the sack. I mean, it is just getting ugly.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Love.
It actually slid.
Middle, and it's incomplete.
We are full on bringing this defense. We are want to make them feel the wrath.
Come up with something here on 3rd down.
There it is.
Throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Another 3 and out. Jordan Love is frustrated. He is frustrated with his offensive line. It's looking like the Indianapolis Colts last week. Goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
For hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Woo! There goes Jonathan Taylor for the spin move. Brings it down at the 41.
That time, 18 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
All right.
Set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still have your starting
Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. This play is going nowhere. Loss of 2 yards.
Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season,
We're going to bamboozle him right here. Are we going to bamboozle him? I got that feeling.
And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance,
What are you doing? There it is.
why didn't you do that? And
He brought it down.
Just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out.
CD for the TD, everybody. Are we going for 4? Are we going for 4 today? Yes, we are. CD Lamb for the touchdown. Unhitch the wagon and put the bonies in the barn. That seals the deal. We missed it.
You still taking shots like that downfield?
We missed. What? What?
Flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
How did we miss that?
A little more productive than first. 7 yards.
CeeDee Lamb
It gets him to 3rd and 3.
obviously didn't bring down. What in the world is happening right? Oh, that is not good.
But knocked away and incomplete. It was Nick Nelson.
All right, that just pisses me off.
That one up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back now on EA Sports.
We're bringing it now. They have messed with my emotions. I did my celebratory call that Toby Rowland says whenever, you know, it's an obvious win. And I'm upset now. So, we're bringing it now, dude. 100%. We are bringing it. We are going to make them feel this. They are going to feel this. No! What the hell? Why the hell? Why is he running like that? We are bringing it.
Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Get his ass! Now, there it is. Oh, another sack by Kenneth Murray. That is 3 sacks on the day. He said, Chase Young, I am coming for your sack record last week. I am going to be Defensive Player of the Week this week. You cannot dethrone me in the Defensive Player of the Year award race.
Exactly right.
Looking now at 3rd and 19 on the 24-yard line. The way it's looking, this is not good.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, Isaiah Simmons with a pass deflection. That is it. That is it.
In this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
There he goes, boys. There he goes. Brings it down at the 49-yard line on that perfect. Oh, no. Jonathan Taylor is down. Chuba Hubbard is the only running back left for the Jets. Not good at all.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that
Will
time
we
on the
get
first
any
down
updates
run.
on
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with
Jonathan
2nd and
Taylor?
3.
This is not looking
So
good at
they'll
all,
come up
but
after the gain of 7
we
on a
do get
2nd and 3.
Saquon back next week.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hubbard.
We can run it with Chuba all day, ladies and gentlemen.
4 yards
Bruised
to pick up,
ribs. We don't
first
want to
down.
risk it.
They were not fooling around.
We
at
are
all.
not
They
going to
second
risk
and
that
short,
at
they
all.
brought out the heavy package. Almost felt the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up
Is this
front,
it?
And it turned into an easy
Is this
first down
it?
conversion. that
And
is caught.
he
Welcome back, Judge,
didn't
right there to say
get both
incomplete.
feet
So
in.
it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I
That
tell
is
you what,
another
Charles, this is gonna be
dub
about as good
for
as
the
it
New
gets.
York
They
Jets.
were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the
Well,
entire time.
I think
So when you
overall
do
we
that,
did a
you're out
pretty
there
good
fresh
solid,
playing.
pretty
Otherwise,
solid
just
game
bring
on
your
both
step,
sides of the
and
ball.
it showed up in this
I
one.
mean,
They had a ton of spring in
golly.
their step. Impressive
I think
victory.
it's safe to say Kenneth Murray is
So
the
for the
player
Jets,
of the
they remain
week.
as hot as anyone. 6-0
Jordan Love
now
was
through the first
exposed.
month of-
He was exposed. But now we got to head down to Cincinnati to play Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Oh my Lord, look at that. What do we have on updates on Jonathan Taylor? Currently nothing, so it's looking good. It's looking actually really good. So it might have just been, you know, a fluke. We do have Player of the Week. Returning from injury is Saquon Barkley. Welcome back. Welcome back. We've missed you so much. I'm so glad to have you back as my running back. Going up against these Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, we're at home against the Bengals. It's 4:15 kickoff. Whew. So we got 4:15. So that's 4-day games, and then week 12 at home against the Patriots, the team that is putting up pretty good numbers on defense. But who got Defensive Player of the Week? Of course, 7 tackles, 1 forced fumble, 3 sacks. Kenneth Murray. Very, very similar numbers. Chase Young, Kenneth Murray, very similar numbers back-to-back weeks. This defense is putting on a clinic. That is back-to-back shutouts. But we're going to play the Cincinnati Bengals. Who do they have that we need to worry about? Obviously, Joe Burrow. And like I said, this dude's going to be like a 98. 96 overall with the bazooka. But who does he have? Joe Mixon. Okay, X Factor. 97, first one free. We got that too. Tyler Boyd. So, I mean, it's kind of... There's no defined good wide receiver right here. It's all pretty even. But if I'm watching out for anybody, it's going to be Preston Williams. I don't care what you say. It's probably going to be him. Because that's where that bazooka is going to come into play. At tight end, we got to worry about, our former tight end, Christopher Herndon. We got to worry about him. That's tough. And it's looking like Joe Burrow does have some protectors up front. Oh, by far. He's got a lot of protection, so it's going to be tough for my big boys on defense to get past that offensive line. This defense, not looking too bad. Not looking bad at all. Oh my goodness. So we got some guys to worry about here. Yes, we do. And most important of all, Chris Boswell and Gene Dangus. Boswell staying within the division. As we know, kicker currently for the Steelers. Man, 33 years old, this man. I don't want to hear it. Adam Vinatieri's a thing. I forgot about that. He's still a thing. Anyways, you know what we got to do. It's a day game. I don't want to wear greens again. You know what we got to do. We got to whoop them out. Where are they at? There they are. The Buttes. The Brett Favre's. The what is his name? Mark Sanchez's. Santonio Holmes. Darrell Revis Island. Those jerseys. I love these jerseys. They're some of my favorite jerseys. And yes, it's because Brett Favre, he wore them. Anything Brett Favre wears, you know, jersey-wise, is pretty solid, you know. There's some pretty solid jerseys. Well, look at those stats for Joe Burrow. Jamal Adams really not putting up a big year this year, but then again,
hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden football.
Quarterbacks are getting
EA
contained.
Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the
hell yeah, we do.
Bengals and the New York Jets.
I'm ready for this game, dude. I'm ready for the return of Saquon Barkley. It's gonna be pretty. It'll be pretty.
So hand it over to our broadcast team.
Like I said, 4:15 kickoff. Another day game. Another day game. Nothing wrong with that. We love our day games, but most importantly, we play the best at night. We already had our blackout game this year, and now we got to have our color rush, and that's going to be up against the Patriots for sure.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines.
This game deserves a dip. I'm not sponsored by this, but it's red still.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not
CeeDee Lamb, 7 receptions last week for 159 yards, 3 touchdowns. This man cannot be stopped. There is a wild man loose, and his name is CeeDee Lamb. All right, special teams, get out there, ready for the kickoff. And here we go.
Lurching closer
Wes
to the
Lutz
point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Kicks it to about the 15. Gets sitting down, son. Goodness. How will Joe Burrow answer to this defense?
And this could be a whole lot of fun.
Some refer to him as the chosen one in Cincinnati. Some will say he is the best quarterback in Ohio. How will he respond to such a great defense that the Jets have? We will see. Joe Mixon in the backfield behind Joe Burrow. Nobody's open. And they find a man wide open.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
God, he is just eating us up right now.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way
Joe Burrow and the Bengals put it up there in less than a minute. Put 7 points up there in less than a minute. Well, I should say 6. Most likely 7. Forget that. I spoke too soon. 6 points. 6 points. I spoke too soon. But you know what that means. Saquon Barkley he's mad. He's mad that he didn't get to put it up first. And who is this kicker? Can we take a moment here?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Who is this kicker? Who is this guy? Who in the... What the hell? Dangus. Who is this guy? This dude's laying people out. Did they game plan for the return of Saquon Barkley? Did they? Picks up 9. Saquon does pick up 9 right there for his first run back in 5 weeks. Daniel Jones steps back, finds CeeDee Lamb. Is he open? He is open. Picks up for about 22 yards. CeeDee Lamb does hit the 750 mark on the season. Stays healthy, he will break the 1,000-yard mark for wide receiving on catches. Daniel Jones is looking at CeeDee Lamb downfield. CeeDee Lamb, does he catch? He dropped it. He almost brought it in.
But it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley.
Saquon! Another big run for about 10 yards.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that,
look at that 3rd and inches.
That's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
man,
hit the jackpot there.
3 rushes for 23 yards.
4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Okay.
On the draw, this is Barkley. About 3 yards there to the 27. Time to roll through the starters defensively for Cincinnati. They're going to need to be strong against
former Oklahoma State defensive tackle Vincent Taylor.
Because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run,
I'm telling you, this defense is pretty solid, man. But they have not proved to stop this run just yet. So we will implement them. Oh, and as I spoke too soon.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
CeeDee Lamb has been perfect in these curl routes.
Here's Jones.
He has been perfect. He's caught every pass so far to him this season, and he does it again.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted.
Chuba Hubbard is out in the backfield trying to pick up a little bit of yardage, and he does. He picks up about 6 yards right there. Oh, no, not about 6. My bad.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They are blitzing, so we can look at Jalen Reagor right here. Jalen Reagor should be open for the touchdown. They put up 6. We have answered back.
Touchdown, Jets. From 8 yards out, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has
Daniel Jones getting it done.
That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the
Takes the lead
right to the
with 21 seconds left in the first quarter.
Depth is that quick game part of the playbook.
We get the kick. Kick to the fullback.
Hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands down.
Oh, and he misses the tackle, but he gets brought down at the 29-yard line. 28. Call it 28. Think we've seen enough of this Joe Burrow nonsense. We're going to bring them all right here.
The former second-round pick. This is Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon with a big pickup.
40 down at the 39.
10 yards.
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
We got to find an answer for this offense.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
We have to find an answer right here. This is the play to find the answer to bring Joe Burrow down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
Joe Burrow has been sacked and fumbled the ball for the turnover. Kenneth Murray, meet Joe Burrow.
Because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it.
There's another sack for Kenneth Murray.
Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jones.
Faked him out on the pass. CeeDee Lamb picks up about 15.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And defensively, they were in zone.
All right, they're all stacked up on the line.
You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
CeeDee Lamb for the touchdown.
It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 8 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good.
And the extra point is good.
There's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work.
All right, Joe Burrow comes out to the 21-yard line with his offense, trying to do better than last time. Kenneth Murray got the sack and forced the fumble, and then, yes, it led to a touchdown. Kenneth Murray with an interception. Kenneth Murray. Kenneth Murray is doing it all today. Goodness, people.
Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
This dude is doing it all today.
But sometimes the number just needs to be how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the
Saquon is down again.
Trying to win the award again this week.
This injury, the rib injury, has been plaguing him almost all year so far. This is not good. CeeDee Lamb wide open in the end zone for the touchdown. That is number 2 today.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Extra point attempt. It is good.
He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game. Where'd you pull that one from?
Oh, Saquon has a pectoral strain. Injury risk is medium. We will bring him back out for the time being. All right, and here comes kickoff.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Kicks it inside the 10.
This is taken at the 3.
Gets brought down at the 19.
19-yard line.
What is Kenneth Murray up to now?
And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be.
And he brings down Joe Mixon for another tackle.
I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling because a 1
Kenneth Murray.
Interception. A lot of people think
Somebody contain this man.
Don't give him a chance.
He is doing it all today. And it's just the first half.
2nd and 13.
And Joe Burrow goes down for the sack. Couldn't find anybody. Quinnen Williams.
Quinnen Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him.
Golly. It brings him down to 3rd and 24 inside the 5-yard line.
They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field, so they'll end up in the end zone.
Joe Burrow, what is he calling her?
He'll look to throw.
And the pass is complete, but he gets it out to the 11-yard line, puts him at 4th and 18. They're going to be forced to punt inside the 20-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime,
Dangus is lined up in the end zone, awaiting the punt. He punts it. Looks really good. He kicked it out to the 30, to the other side of the field. Jonathan Taylor gets past the 50. He found an opening, but he is brought down for a face mask. He has been brought down for a face mask. And it looks like the Jets are going to be on the 22.
Keep your hand up around the face mask
inside the 50-yard line.
Nowadays, we talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't
CeeDee Lamb is lined up on the left side of the field, being played on man. Daniel Jones in the backfield by himself. CeeDee Lamb wide open in the end zone for the touchdown. Wide open. CeeDee Lamb, third touchdown of the day. Daniel Jones, CeeDee Lamb has put on a clinic. There's been a booth review. He did get his knee down, it looked like, in the end zone. I'd have to see it again. That may be coming back. That may be coming back. Did he get both feet down?
It's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
It has been confirmed. It is a touchdown. It is 27-6. Wes Lutz kicks it for the extra point. It is good. 28-6. Minute 44 left. All right, Wes Lutz out there for kickoff.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Pretty good kick at the 5-yard line. And he brings it back to about the 20, 21.
The 21-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back on the
Joe
field. He's
Burrow.
had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means
They completed a pass for about 5 yards. Can they get it going again? And yes, they do. Joe Mixon wide open. Brings it down at the 47-yard line. Big pickup through the air.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now.
Looks like they're bringing in the blitz.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, wide open. Kenneth Murray missed the tackle. Cincinnati calls another timeout. They have 1 remaining. 53 seconds left on in the 22 in Jets territory.
50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be
Joe Burrow goes to Joe Mixon on the play, picks up nothing on the pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game.
Wide open in the field.
The defense had other plans.
Touchdown Bengals.
For a Bengals touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep.
The Bengals make it 13-28.
They need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Boswell good with the extra
23
point.
seconds left. Kickoff.
Just kick the extra point winds up
Tyler Moss is
successful.
back there
This will be
receiving
fielded
kicks
at the
now.
6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Daniel Jones back out there.
The New York
Saquon
offense
Barkley in the
taking over for their
backfield.
next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach halftime.
Jets do get the ball back
Game so far. As we'll get you down
at
to
half.
Orlando for Jonathan Coachman.
Let's go look at some scores.
Halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the score line. 28-13, the final score. From there,
Patriots.
we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags.
The Jags are getting it done in Indianapolis.
2 touchdown passes thus far. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. And it's the visiting LA Chargers.
Got a
who are out
divisional
front.
game.
Mike Williams, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team. Brandon got.
Well, like I said, we get the ball back. First of the half. Dangus kicks it off. Tylan Wallace at the 5-yard line. Tylan Wallace brings it up the left side of the field. Gets it about to 33, 34. Yeah, it is 33. 25 yards per return for Tylan Wallace today.
So here are the Jets now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run.
All right, Daniel Jones hands it off to Saquon Barkley, picks up about 9 yards right there. Call it 10 for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
Daniel Jones is in the pocket. Looking at CeeDee Lamb, he gets tackled. He gets sacked. He gets sacked. Daniel Jones went down at the 37-yard line. That makes it 2nd and long. 2nd and 16.
Have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line.
I think you got to look at CeeDee Lamb right here. I think you're going to have to. CeeDee Lamb, wide open downfield. Oh, he couldn't bring it down. Daniel Jones has 100 yards, 4 touchdown passes. We're looking long again downfield. Daniel Jones takes a snap. CeeDee Lamb still couldn't bring it down. That is 4th and 16. That's going to force a punt.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A good return there, 17. Take over here 1st and 10.
And here comes that nice New York defense.
First possession of this second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed.
Joe Mixon runs it up the middle for about a 9-yard gain.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
We are blitzing.
In the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
2 yards, good enough for a first. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, they are just putting on a clinic right here. They're driving on us as we speak. Looks like another run play.
Jet sweep. Boyd with it.
Tyler Boyd
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
gets a 14-yard pickup on that rush.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman,
We got to keep bringing the blitz.
they love when they get
Absolutely.
the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Joe Burrow picks up about 13 yards right there for the first down.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
We don't have an answer for this offense right now.
Mixon with a first down carry.
There you go.
And
Kenneth
here we
Murray
go.
meets Joe Mixon in the middle of the
Back to
offensive
29.
line for the tackle. It's a loss of 6 yards. That makes it 2nd and 16 on the 29-yard line in Jets territory.
Spills the play.
Yeah, he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. 2nd and long.
Kenneth Murray
Fires one that's
has another pick.
intercepted. Picked
And
off
it
at
looks
the
like Kenneth Murray
17.
can take it back. He is at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown pick 6 for Kenneth Murray. 80-yard return.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Look at K9 out there.
So a
Just still
dangerous
doing
pass
it.
over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
Kenneth Murray takes it back for 80 yards off that pick 6 from Joe Burrow. Joe Mixon came up, almost had the tackle. Just couldn't stop Kenneth Murray.
He took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
The extra point extends the lead to 35-13.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5, able to spin free, and he'll be taken down just past the 20.
Okay, 19 seconds left in the third quarter on the 21-yard line.
And out now, here come the Bengals. And last time, decent field position.
Kenneth Murray is not in the game right now. He's taking a breather.
Forward and just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
Joe Burrow goes down for another time. Isaiah Simmons with the sack. That puts him at 2nd and 19 on the 12-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete.
That's
And
for
he'll get
about
up a
2
little shy of
yards.
15. They'll spot him down
Pass
at
for
the
about 2 yards, making 3rd and 17. Kenneth Murray's back in the game.
It's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And Joe Burrow, it's taken down by Chase Young. 4th and 20. Bring out your punt
The
team.
amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely
Oh
extraordinary.
my
Let's just face it,
goodness.
this
Joe
offensive
Burrow's
line
getting
flat out
destroyed
cannot handle
back
this
there.
pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he
Back
gets
to
this
back
away.
to
Look at
back
this. This is a
weeks,
good
this
one.
defense
This
just
is
destroys the
brought up to
quarterback.
21. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball. Guys.
Looks
We
like
can't
CeeDee
run the
Lamb
ball
is
away."
wide
Well,
open.
that keeps smiles off their
About a
faces because
15-yard
that's the first
pickup.
time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite
On a
well.
slant route.
They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL.
Saquon in the backfield.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause. To
Will
stay in that
Saquon
spot.
Barkley pick up a
That
couple
is so
yards right here?
impressive
He
how he's
does.
gotten it done.
Picking up quite a bit of yards. About 14.
For the football at the end of the play.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, a 10-yard rush
10 yards
to the
is
left
pickup,
side
good
of the
enough for a
field.
Jet first down. I tell you,
And
they
it's
didn't get to it much
16
in the first 3
in
quarters,
Bengal
but
territory.
when they have, He's been efficient. Maybe they
1st and 10.
down the stretch.
2 minutes left in the game. Call it 2:40. Daniel Jones steps back to a screen pass to Saquon Barkley, and he gets about 6. Oh, about 4 yards. Call it 4 yards. Daniel Jones is alone in the backfield. You got CD Lamb, left side of the field. Bryson Edwards right behind him. Evan Ingram, Jalen Reagor. CD Lamb for another touchdown. 2:04 left. They are just laying on him now.
And the Jets will extend their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it?
With that extra point, it is 42-13.
Going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This will be taken short.
Brought down around the 29, 27-yard line, my bad. Can Joe Burrow and his offense respond to what happened last drive? Will it happen? Joe Burrow passes, gets about 10 yards right there for another 1st down. Just moved it to around the 40-yard line. Call it 37. It is 2nd and inches. It was not a 1st down.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Kenneth Murray for another tackle. But they do pick up the 1st down on the 47-yard line. Just about to pass the 50.
They'll set up to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
They have passed the 50-yard line. They're at the 45. 45-yard line.
2 1st downs in a row and now a pickup of 8.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Oh, Isaiah Simmons for another sack. Joe Burrow is taking a beating. An absolute beating.
They'll drop to throw.
Another pick.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it
Greedy Williams for a pick 6. Everybody on this defense is doing their job today. Doing everything right. With this extra point, it'll make it 49-13. 57 seconds left.
And I said, what do you do when the game's like this?
Unbelievable.
You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might
Greedy Williams.
You like being out there at the end.
The man of the 4th quarter.
To throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
This will be taken very short. Able to fight through 1 tackle.
He goes out at the 23-yard line after that kick.
He's out of bounds at the 23. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now as a quarterback,
Kenneth Murray for another tackle. Joe Mixon has been held to 6 rushes only for 9 yards today. Kenneth Murray is putting on a clinic today, ladies and gentlemen.
But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys.
Isaiah Simmons for the pass deflection from Joe Burrow. He's trying to throw to the right side of the field. Isaiah Simmons was there at the defensive line to swat it. We're at 3rd and 13 on the 21-yard line. On the wrong side of the 50-yard line. And Kenneth Murray almost had a sack, but Quinnen Williams. Oh, Akarwa brought him down for the sack. Kenneth Murray almost had a sack. I ran right past Joe Burrow. But you have backup to bring Joe Burrow down.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Dangus is an amazing kicker. I tell you what.
A terrific
That man
return
is
there.
doing it
27
all.
yards all told. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining
Well,
in this contest. Good starting
Jets line up in the
position for
victory
Jets as they come up
formation.
1st and 10
Daniel Jones
at
takes the
45.
knee. 7 seconds left on the clock as time expires. Jets win 49-13, extend their win streak.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
We are
They
doing
can't
it
help but feel
all.
great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call
Look at
run,
that.
pass,
4
it's all gonna work.
takeaways
It's
on
called being in the
defense.
zone.
2 pick sixes.
So for the Jets, their
2
winning ways
interceptions for
continue as they get it up to
Kenneth Murray.
7-0.
1 for Greedy Williams. They're doing it all. I wonder who the player of the week will be this week. It's got to be Kenneth Murray once again. Kenneth Murray gets defensive player of the week. CeeDee Lamb gets offensive player of the week. Rare sight that 2 players from the same team, other sides of the ball, get player of the week. Kenneth Murray totaled 5 tackles, 1 sack, 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, and a pick 6. CeeDee had 8 receptions, 125 yards. He averaged 15.6 yards per catch. And he had 4 touchdowns. We are not messing around, people. Jalen Reagor is back off an injury. I didn't know he was injured. Huh. Weird. But here we go. We go play that tough Cardinals defense. And that tough Cardinals offensive line and offense. It's about to get crazy. We are going to the Cardinals. They are wearing their reds, so I guess we will wear our whites this week. So, Jets wearing green helmets, white tops, green bottoms. Cardinals are wearing their traditional white helmets with the cardinal on the side, red jerseys, white pants. Being led by the quarterback, Kyler Murray. Jets are being led out by Daniel Jones. We're going to have an amazing wide receiver matchup this week with Christian Kirk and CeeDee Lamb. The Jets are still awaiting Dalvin Cook's return. And yes, like he just said, we may see these teams in the Super Bowl. We may get a Super Bowl what just happened?
So the football will
Did I pick the wrong thing? I think I did. Oh boy. I picked the wrong thing. So we got to play. I picked it where it's just offense.
Jones on 1st and 10.
Whoop.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to
Daniel
the
Jones,
contact.
0-1.
Second down.
Tried to get it to Mr. Bryson Edwards.
Essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the
Just
play.
wasn't happening. Cleveland beats Washington 56-14.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
CeeDee Lamb wide open downfield, brings the ball down. He couldn't hold on to it. Daniel Jones
Protection that time, and they couldn't hook
is
up
not
on
looking too hot right now.
It's 3rd down.
He's not looking hot.
Incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
CeeDee Lamb
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
could not bring it down again.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The
Cardinals are being forced to punt it.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep
I was wrong. Jonathan Taylor, the fake punt run. Jonathan Taylor jukes him. He's at the 20, the 10. Touchdown. New York Jets.
Perfection. As his guys are on the board here in this first
That
quarter.
play doesn't work as good as it should have. Jonathan Taylor, fake punt, touchdown. All right, now I can be back on my defense. So it is 2nd and 17. Kyler Murray is out there with, it looks like, I don't know who that is, in the backfield. I really don't. Kyler Murray throws an incompletion to the right side of the field to Christian Kirk. That makes it 3rd and 17 on the 18-yard line. We are behind the 50. We are in Cardinal territory right now.
Might have a couple of them picked off. An incomplete pass on that last play.
The game is tied 7-7 with a minute left in the first quarter.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
Kyler Murray goes down. Quentin Williams. Oh, Sheldon Rankins brings him down. Sheldon, the backup defensive tackle. Where's Derek Brown at? Is he okay?
They would just tell you, just cover people for me just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened.
All right, Cardinals punt it. Jonathan Taylor back there to receive. He's about to take it past the 50-yard line. Then he gets down at the 47 on the other side of the 50. All right. Here comes that Jets offense. Jalen Reagor set up on the right side of the field with Bryson Edwards. And CeeDee Lamb is all alone on the left side of the field.
Jones now throwing on 1st down.
Daniel Jones can't find anybody. He's on the run. And he picks up about 1.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
We haven't ran it yet, so that's what we're going to do right here. Saquon Barkley is lined up on the left side of Daniel Jones. And the defense stops Saquon in the backfield, and it's stopped. And it's no game. End of the first quarter. The game is tied 7-7. 3rd down for the Jets.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Daniel Jones has Saquon Barkley lined up on the right side of him, on his back right heel. And they could not convert the 3rd down. It is 4th and 9. Do they bring out the kicker? No, they don't. So the punter, Borquez, is out there to kick. A nice sky kick.
Last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, it went right, snuck into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes Kyler Murray and Christian Kirk on offense.
We know how it works. He'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
The running back, I don't know, he is number 30. Something Emery Jr. picks up 12 yards on that run. Kyler Murray is still looking really good.
That put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Oh, Kenneth Murray brings back Emery. A loss of 4 yards. Kenneth Murray had the help of Isaiah Simmons to bring down Emery in the backfield. We're at the 28-yard line in Cardinal territory. And a deflected pass. Kyler Murray tried to throw it out to the left side to a fullback. He was not open. The pass was deflected. That is 3rd and 14 on the 28-yard line. They got a lot of ground to pick up right here. Kyler Murray's on the run. And he slides and he gets down at the 37. It is 4th and 5. Forced to punt it.
He was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids.
All right, Jonathan Taylor is back there to receive the kick.
To return is Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, bring it to the 30, the 40. Down at the 44-yard line. He has looks like they're about to pass the 50. Saquon Barkley is a lone man in the backfield. Barkley runs it up the middle, and he picks up about 2. There's about 2 yards on that play. 3 yards. This offense has contained Daniel Jones, CeeDee Lamb, Saquon Barkley. And Barkley goes down again, trying to attempt to run up the middle. It is still 3rd and 17. This defense is not a joke, people. The Cardinals are bringing it all.
Here's Jones on 3rd down.
They're not joking. Daniel Jones throws it on the run. He brings it down. Wait, what?
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
That one's a bit arguable. There's nothing to challenge there. It looks like he brought it down, but he didn't. All right, we're faking it again. Jonathan Taylor is back out there, and he picks it up again. He picks it up again.
And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 27.
They didn't learn the first time, and they didn't learn the second time.
So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile.
All right. Daniel Jones takes the snap, and that is for a touchdown. Jalen Reagor.
Jets in for the score.
Welcome back, Jalen Reagor.
And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle.
It is 14-7 with 1:24 left in the second quarter.
Safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Look at the bottom of the screen. The Browns annihilated, destroyed, ripped apart
This is taken at the 3.
Washington. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Cardinals had a chance to take it back, and he's down to the 28-yard line in Jet territory.
Inside the 30.
I know the special teams coach will
That was not pretty at all, people.
permit himself a smile here, but inside
The
he's
Jets
glowing. This is what he practices
and
for.
Cardinals.
This is what he schemes. This is what he watches. Tape.
Mark it down for your potential Super Bowl game. Kyler Murray goes down. Isaiah Simmons brings him down for a sack. That is 4 tackles today for Isaiah Simmons.
Use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much
Man,
surprise to me.
what a
Nor should
defensive
it be
game we
this
have
team.
so far.
They lead the league in sacks.
It is beautiful.
This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On 2nd down, here's Murray. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
All right, just got news. If you are in the Oklahoma City area, there are protests. They are getting violent. So for some reason, if you're watching this in Oklahoma City, while you should be working, as should I,
This is 3rd and long.
I am working. I'm doing my best. Kyler Murray is on the run. He gets tackled by Isaiah Simmons. But anyways, if you are in Oklahoma City, watch out. There are violent protesters out. Please be aware. They don't know how to contain themselves. They're wild men, up to no good. And no, that is not me being racist. It's just people do not learn. How the hell are you going to have a peaceful protest, but it's violent, tearing up cars? Just remember, people, whatever police, firefighter, ambulance, anything you destroy, you know, is coming out of our taxes. Just remember that. So don't be pissed off at other people. You are the ones doing it. Daniel Jones to CeeDee Lamb, wide open, downfield. Goodness, from the 26-yard line to the other side of the field on the 20-something yard line, CeeDee Lamb was found wide open downfield. Time
The
expires.
plan is to come in here and go
CeeDee
toe-to-toe
Lamb,
with these
Daniel
guys.
Jones.
It certainly does
The
not
extra
hurt
point by
if you
Wes
hit him
Lutz
with
is
a
good.
big
That makes
shot
it
along the
21
way,
to
too.
10.
That's got to give him some confidence in the other thing right now.
Goodness.
It quiets this
Way
crowd,
to
at
end
least for
a
the time being.
half.
Yeah, that is what is called
As you see
intended
Jalen Hurts walking.
consequence of their actions.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on out to our studios in
The Cardinals are
Orlando,
only been
here's
held to
Jonathan
14
Coachman,
passing
REA Sports
yards.
Halftime report.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was the Jaguars who pick up the win at home.
Well,
Minshew.
Miami Dolphins still not doing
His
it.
guys up their mark to 6-2
They were
on the
pretenders.
year.
The Jags,
From
they're
there,
not
we fly
pretenders.
north
They're
to Cleveland to check on the
Here it
Browns at
is.
home at First Energy Stadium. And
Baker
they were winners in their
Mayfield.
ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Redskins.
Goodness.
Baker Mayfield leading the way in the victory.
Look
with
at him
3
go.
touchdown passes.
Good for him.
Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills.
Buffalo.
And it was the
What's
visiting
going on
San
here?
Francisco 49ers
And
that
Buffalo
come in
falls to
and get
1-7
the Jimmy Garoppolo,
to keep
4
last in the
touchdown
AFC
passes in the
East.
victory.
Goodness.
In our game, we were treated to a strong first half from the former Blue Devil, Daniel Jones. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, we are back.
And the Jets set to
Jets are
receive
getting the kickoff.
The lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
Tylan Wallace
This
is back there to
fielded
get
at
it.
the top of the 10.
Tylan Wallace almost broke through. Down at the 43. 36. 36. My bad. 36.
So here are the Jets now
What
to
we
take
saw
over.
from CeeDee
They've
Lamb
got
and
the lead
Daniel
right now.
Jones
Remember, they are riding
to
a
end the
very
half
impressive 7-game winning
was
streak,
insane.
trying to push it to 8.
Can we see it again?
They go play action here.
Can we see it
First down.
again? We do not.
Incomplete. A turnover would
Daniel
really
Jones
help there.
has the
Almost
arm.
intercepted. Instead, it's
We've
just
seen it.
second down.
We've seen it all year,
They'll try again from the 36.
but couldn't get it right there.
Barkley.
Saquon Barkley picks up about 12 yards for the first down on the 47-yard line. They do not pass the 50-yard line just yet. They're sitting at the logo, the Cardinal logo, right about to pass the 50-yard line.
Because they are leading from the front, pounding on the
And
defense right now with the running game,
they're 2
and
yards
truly
shy of the
establishing
50-yard line.
themselves here in the second half.
Chuba Hubbard
The first down run got 5.
up there
Here's
with Daniel
second
Jones
and
on the left side of Daniel Jones.
5.
Chuba Hubbard
Out of the gun. And
picks up a
brought
big
down,
run
looks like right
down at the 40-yard line.
Now what a first down pickup of 8.
There you go,
They're
Chuba.
making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays. 3 first downs.
This may work, dudes.
For success. Running game
Chuba
working.
Hubbard
They'll stick with it on first down.
with a nice little truck move. Another pickup of 10 yards for Chuba Hubbard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball.
One man that has been quiet all season is the tight end, Evan Ingram.
Defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Daniel Jones gets taken down.
Go down. Sack back at the 38.
Good
It's
grief.
Reddick. He's the one to get him. Number 7 for him on the year. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Oh, Saquon gets met in the middle of the offensive and defensive lines. Doesn't work, but Wes Lutz comes out to kick it for a 55-yard kick. Field goal attempt. Does he get it? Yes, he does. The lead is cut to 24-10.
He was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited
Well,
to see their offense
here comes
score,
the
and they can go
Jet
out there and do
defense
their part.
once again.
Murray and the Cardinals.
Will they be able to shut down the run this half? We don't know. Oh, another missed tackle by Kenneth Murray.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Kenneth Murray meets the running back right in the gap in the middle of the offensive line for the tackle. 3rd and 3 on the 25-yard line.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing.
And the run goes nowhere. He's brought back from a loss of 1. It's 4th and 4. Here comes the punt team.
After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments.
Jonathan Taylor back there to receive the punt. He goes nowhere, a loss of yards. They're at the 31. Here comes Saquon once again. Can he finally get it going, or will he be shut down once again? Saquon picks up quite a bit of yards on that rush.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
EA Sports.
Second and inches. Jones.
CeeDee Lamb, he misses it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he
Still not looking good out there.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Although the lead is 24-10, do not sleep on the Cardinals. CeeDee Lamb, wide open downfield. He gets the possession catch, and he is down. It was 3rd and inches, and now it's 1st down on the 28-yard line. CeeDee Lamb has now got 1,000 yards this season already. CeeDee Lamb, Daniel Jones, destroying the league. CeeDee Lamb for the touchdown.
In the end zone, touchdown Jets. As his
Looky there.
For 6, and the Jets will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead.
Looky there, 31-10. Now, I'm not predicting it, but I'm pretty sure that is enough to put the Cardinals away. But the Jets still got to go on defense.
It's a short kick taken near the 18.
There's a fumble. There's a fumble, but it was recovered, and it has officially been taken back by the Cardinals. A fumble on the kickoff return that was recovered by the Cardinals to be taken back for a touchdown. It is not over, folks. Like I said before last drive, it is not over.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head
31-17 after the extra point.
Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find yourself with. On that play, wow.
This fielded a few yards into the
Tylan Wallace pushes off. I don't know who that was, but brings back to the 24-yard line. CeeDee Lamb comes back out there with Daniel Jones. What are they going to do today in the 4th quarter? CeeDee Lamb, wide open downfield. Picks up about 15 yards. There's a flag being called for face mask. Oh, illegal block in the back by the offense. Jalen Reagor. That'll bring the ball back. Still 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley's in the backfield. Looks like we're running it to the left side of the field. They miss one. He jukes him. And there's a fumble on the field. It was recovered by the Jets. Saquon fumbled it. It was recovered by Gallagher on the offense. He's a tight end.
Not a fumble loss.
Yeah,
not good for Saquon.
I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it.
The ball was hiked.
That's a huge
Saquon is brought down at the 38-yard line. It is second and 6. A pickup of 4.
Continuing to run, they'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Daniel Jones snaps the ball.
They run with Taylor. And he'll
Jonathan
take this one
Taylor
down to the
picked up
36.
2 yards on that rush. CeeDee Lamb lined up out there. Oh, it's looking good. This play's looking promising, boys. This play's looking promising. There it is. First down. Daniel Jones, 174 today. 3 touchdowns. 5 for 12 passing.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away.
We have hit the 2-minute warning here
Down late, tough.
in Arizona. Saquon Barkley is lined up on the left side, left hip of Daniel Jones. Runs it to the left side. Saquon Barkley, he's free. He is free for the touchdown to extend the lead to 20.
Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
It is 38 to 17.
I've learned in our time in this game. Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs,
All right, Wes Lutz is here to kick it off.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
38 to 17. Minute 54 left.
It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20.
All right, they're down to the 31. Cardinals and Kyler Murray come out what it looks like the last time. What can this defense do to shut them down?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
They pick up a big yardage right there. Kyler Murray does.
Who cares? Let's get out of here.
But that ain't going to last very much longer.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit
Kenneth Murray
as they continue to
gets another tackle.
Probably just want to put this one behind them. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Kyler Murray and his wide receivers are picking up a bunch of yards right now.
First down is the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Murray. He's going to hit his man.
All right, they're finally been taken down. They still have 3 timeouts, and they just used one. They just used a timeout, so that leaves 2.
A little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
All right, they got a big setup right here on offense.
To throw again on second down, Murray.
Kyler throws an. We don't know who he's throwing it to. Who is that intended to? We don't know. Oh, I just told you. 3rd and 7. What happens here?
On second down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Oh, and they caught it. 21 seconds. Timeout.
Going to call another timeout. Their second. As the clock will stop.
They're going on them, boys. They're going.
Now Murray again.
Oh, it's a caught pass. It's at the 2-yard line. The Cardinals have used their last timeout.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to
They're
go
looking
in the
to
game.
push it in on them.
2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Kyler Murray has been taken down.
Down he goes.
And that right there, folks, is the game. The Cardinals.
Charles, we saw a lot of points.
Jets still stay undefeated.
Defensively,
Hottest team in the NFL right now.
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and
Goodness
check where errors
gracious.
are, how they're going to fix them and continue to get better at what
But
they
that
do.
Cardinals team
They
is
also
no
need a
joke.
little adjustment
They're
of their confidence
pretty
to
solid,
get
man.
that many points, even if you win a
But
game,
look at
doesn't
that.
hurt
Passing
you.
yards, rushing yards, both held to, what is
So
that
for the
even out?
Jets,
147
they continue
total?
to cruise through this first half of the schedule
Wow.
as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. So for our entire...
Oh, Cardinals met our defense, but we met the Cardinals defense as well. They're a pretty solid group. Very solid group. But we were the best team overall. We came out and won. Tylan Wallace is available for upgrade. Oh, thank God. This dude is underrated as hell. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. So we advance a week. We play Seahawks. We did not get a player of the week at all this week. At all. So we go check in on the stats so far. What do we got? So passing wise, Daniel Jones is sitting at 1,517. Rushing, it's not very pretty, but it looks really, really good that all these guys are getting shares. We got 2 guys over 300 yards. And then Chuba is at 226. So it's not bad. These are not bad at all whatsoever. I mean, it's looking really good. So there's a lot of yardage right there with those guys. Receiving, CeeDee Lamb, 1,046 yards. Jalen Reagor, 222. Bryan Edwards, 146. Dalvin Cook, 110. Tylan Wallace, 103. Evan Ingram, 48. Saquon, 9. Blocking. I mean, it's pretty relevant that, I mean, these are the 2 best we got. So, defensively, Kenneth Murray is just leading it all right now. He has 24 solo tackles, 18 assisted tackles, 42 total tackles, boys. 12 tackles for a loss, 4 quarterback sacks, 6 interceptions. Where does that lead right now in everything? We gotta go find out. We gotta find out. This defense is just insane. Kenneth Murray, where are you at? No way he really is sitting down that far. But he does have the most interceptions out of any defensive player so far. That is up here. So that's not bad at all. But let's go look in the AFC. Let's go see how everybody's doing. Passing, Andrew Luck is leading it by a landslide. Well, not really a landslide, but when you get right here, it's pretty much a landslide. Deshaun Watson coming at number 2. Baker Mayfield, 2,084 yards. Gardner Minshew coming at number 4. Joe Burrow at 5. Derek Carr, 2,000-yard season so far. Derek Carr. Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Tua Tagovailoa, Patrick Mahomes. It looks like that man's decreasing now. He's not looking too pretty. Justin Fields, and right below Justin Fields is our quarterback, Danny Dimes. Daniel Jones, 1,517 yards on 63 pass completions and 98 attempts, 27 touchdowns. 27 touchdowns. Who else has 27 touchdowns? Nobody comes close other than Patrick Mahomes. Rushing, we don't want to get into that, but we do want to go to receiving. CeeDee Lamb. Guys. Come on. Guys. CeeDee Lamb. I mean, we're looking at a potential MVP, man. Potential MVP right here. The kid, I mean, he's not even in the race right now, but Daniel Jones is. Coach of the Year should be, yep. We're looking pretty good up there. Jason Garrett, number 2 with the Panthers. Cliff Kingsbury with the Titans at number 4. And no other shocker there. In the AFC so far, Offensive Player of the Year, CeeDee Lamb is in second. So we got to find a way to put, you know, Deshaun Watson out of that. Kenneth Murray, of course. Chase Young. Back-to-back Jets for Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know. It's going to, when it comes down to it, it's going to get scary. And we don't care about that. It looks like best quarterback in the AFC is Deshaun Watson, but Daniel Jones is nowhere to be found. Best running back in the league in the AFC, we don't have one up there, but we do have the best wide receiver. Best offensive line, of course, the two, Quentin Nelson and Zach Martin. And then if you go down a little farther, you got these guys. So we have all of our offensive line up there. Best defensive lineman, Chase Young, leading it right now. Best linebacker, Kenneth Murray, of course. Best defensive backs, I know we have to have one. We do not have one at all up there. Best kicker, it's alright. We still got time to figure stuff out. But right now, we're going to look at the NFL top offense in the AFC. The Broncos are leading it. Total with 3,905 yards. They're going crazy. They are going crazy. We are down towards the bottom with 3,143 yards. But we got ground to give. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But I want to go look at the offense, or the defense. Who has the best we do, of course. 60 points allowed. 9 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles, 33 quarterback sacks. The only team that's close to that is the Dallas Cowboys, the Rams, the Eagles, the Falcons, Lions, Vikings. Oh, I'll be darned. I'm loving it. But I'll get on here in a little bit, guys, and so we'll be picking it up against the Seahawks here soon. I mean, we're rolling now. I mean, we got we literally have 7 games left till we hit playoffs, and it's looking pretty bright. It is looking pretty good. Seahawks, Rams, Patriots, Broncos, Miami. Broncos are sitting at 6-3. Dolphins 4-4. Patriots 4-4. Seahawks 3-5. Rams 2-6. So I mean, we're looking at a pretty good, last stand. A really good last stand. Got the Jags, Patriots, and Texans after that. We saw where the Jags were. They're not messing around. The Jags are sitting at number 6. We saw where the Patriots were. Well, there's the Texans, 5-4. So if everything falls into place, we're for sure getting that first round bye. Then it's going to shape up to be itself. So other than that, I will see y'all in a little bit. Tune back in. You'll see whenever I go live. So other than that, I will see you guys.